Welcome to the Friends of Fantasy Benefits baseball live stream, I guess. Some people are going to be hearing this via podcast form on the Friends of Fantasy Benefits feed, and some people are going to be hearing or seeing this live or watching it on YouTube or stuff. So we're going to be rotating people in all night long. I am Justin Mason. So right now I've got Colin Weatherback with me. Colin, how you doing?
Doing good, Justin. How's it going, man?
It's going well. I am nervous. We have Colin's sworn enemy, Greg Blankenship, here.
Oh, Greg figured it out. Look at that.
So I don't know. Yeah, I can hear you, Matt. Matt Perfect. Thompson's here.
Greg doesn't look like somebody that's figured it out.
All right, you got me.
I got you, Greg.
All right. Well, I had to have my wife help me set this crap up. So,
and then also have Randy Haynes. Randy, how you doing?
Doing great, Justin. Glad to be here.
All right. Make sure your draft rooms are on mute so we don't get a whole bunch of dings when people are up, guys.
I did take care of that.
So, and then we'll get someone else in here at some point. But hopefully, you're watching this on Twitter. Or on YouTube. If not, you can always go back and watch it on YouTube. It'll be on there. So who has the first pick? It's I think Joe Drake, right?
Yeah.
So Matt has the number 2 pick. Randy has the number 3 pick. Ben Brennis has the number 4 pick. Paul Mamino has the number 5 pick. Dave Poping has the number 6 pick. Derek Favorette has the number 7 pick. Colin has the number 8 pick. Greg has the number 9 pick and is going to get sniped by Colin in the first round. Matt Cooperville has the number 10 pick. Mike Warner has the number 11 pick. Mike Alexander has the number 12 pick. Walter McMichael has the number 13 pick. Gary Sonnefeld has the number 14th pick. And I am picking dead last as I will finish in the league, apparently.
Yes. Yeah. It's a 14-team league.
Yeah, so we got about 2 minutes before we're going to start. Matt, why don't you talk about who you're going to take?
Well, I have it down to 3 names, and no, I'm kidding. I got it down to 2 guys. Basically, whatever whoever the guy in front of me doesn't take. So if you're picking third, you're probably going to get Yelich, if that's all right with you.
Nice.
I've already got him in TGFBI, so he better hold up this year.
I think there's a chance. I mean, he might be the better player of the 3 with the second half he put up and all that, but Trout's track record speaks for itself, and then Acuna can give me that 5 category awesomeness. That speed's hard to find. I'll just let everyone know that now.
This is true.
Neither one are making it to 9, huh?
I'm actually up in another league right now, so I'm trying to figure out who I'm going to take. I mean, it's a best ball cut line draft, and I've only gone offense through the first 5 rounds, and I think I'm just going to continue that. At this point, and so I'm just beating between Mondesi and LeMahieu. Oh, Gary Sanchez still on the board too. I think catchers have sneaky value in this league.
They do. I've been looking at that.
Yeah. So this isn't the Razzball League though. This is the this is just a regular cut line. So we're about 45 seconds away. All right.
Yep.
And nobody else has joined the little thing, so we're just gonna roll.
No one wants to hang out with us.
Apparently, well, I just mean from our staff. I don't know if anybody's actually watching this or not. So
probably not.
Yeah, but here we go.
It's my last day on Earth without a kid, and I'm drafting. So
yeah, there you go.
Thing.
This is like a really nerdy version of going to Vegas or something.
Never been to Vegas. I can only assume it's more lively than this.
Yeah.
If this is anything like the TGFBI kickoff show, there will be some shirts removed at some point.
Yes. And we will probably do things that we normally wouldn't do. Mike Trout goes first overall. So obviously I think Matt takes Acuna. So things going pretty steady. I'm assuming Randy's going to take.
I'm taking Yelich. There it goes.
So we will do things that we wouldn't normally do on a podcast. For instance, I'm smoking a cigarette right now. I just got my first share of Mondesi this season in that cut line.
Oh, Not in the cut line, Justin.
Yeah. -1 for at bats, Justin.
Oh shit.
Contact admin.
No, it's okay. I got another pick coming up here in a few minutes. So
No, is Dave not in the room yet?
He's having connection problems.
Uh-oh.
Let me contact admin for him.
Yeah, just pause it.
Yep. Oh, of
Bullshit.
course. And now he turned green as soon as I clicked that.
yeah, get your shit together, Dave. So
Yeah,
Bellinger
we're all
goes
green.
4, Cole goes 5. So pretty standard at this point. I'm really excited because Greg has been saying Colin is going to snipe him all week.
Yeah,
Since
we're
the
trying to figure out who
KDS.
this is.
It wouldn't have
it's
mattered
come
if I was at 5 or 6. If he's one pick ahead of me, he's sniping me. So
I don't know. You might be surprised because I have 0 shares of Trey Turner this year. And if he falls to 8, I'm going to take him.
then somebody else is sniping my guy. So
Well, I'm guessing it wasn't DeGrom because he just went 6.
No.
oh,
So
Trevor Story.
Oh, there he goes.
oh,
there
Lindor.
it went.
Lindor. Yep.
Yeah.
And I get Trey Turner. Sweet. My
Well,
first share.
That's that was anticlimactic.
Really
That was
was.
terrible.
Yeah, that was really, really boring.
Oh my goodness, you guys really.
So
Who are you
is
taking, Greg?
Clayton in the top middle of this.
Well, I mean, I was planning on Story because I figured all of them would go, but I wasn't planning on you taking Turner there, Colin. So I've got to go with Mookie Betts here. There's just,
That's
I mean,
good value.
at 9, there's no way you can't take him. So at 9, there's no way you can't.
Whoop.
Oh.
There it is.
I turned that off. I was just checking
All
the screen.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but that's very poor audio quality and stuff. So let's see where are we at right now. We're at Warner. Trevor Story goes 10. Mike Warner up. He takes Jose Ramirez.
Oh,
Jose
wow.
Ramirez
Wow.
going back to the first round has been a huge jump that I don't think people are talking about right
I took him over Arenado when they were both on the board and Bregman in TGFBI, and I don't regret it.
I like it.
I think he burned me last year. He's my first round pick last year too. I think he was going 4th overall last year.
now.
3rd or 4th.
Yeah, and then I think
After
last
Lindor
year.
got injured in spring,
Yep,
he bumped up to 3rd.
I think last year my TGFBI start was Jose Ramirez, Blake Snell. So that went not well.
So you
for
won
me.
your league, right?
Yeah.
No, he was in my league. It didn't go very well.
No, it did not. I was in the hole so quick. This
Then
year
he spent all his fab on Nate Lowe.
I did do that.
Couldn't have been
Actually,
bad
Matt,
for my fab.
Matt, I heard you were the worst Matt in TGFBI history.
Well,
I did hear that.
I don't know
Pretty
about
funny.
I don't know about history because
I've thought about putting leagues together by first name
don't do that. 'Cause then that'll be.
because there's so many Matts and so many Mikes and so many.
I've already got 3 mats in my league, so I don't need any more. And then
Mike Walter McMillan. Oh, he picked Verlander. I was thinking about going pocket aces.
I'll never go pocket aces.
no, I wouldn't do that. I think it puts you in the hole too much.
Yeah.
I do too, but I want to try it at some point.
But you want to finish last at some point, right?
I do want to finish last at some point. So, and I'm coming up. I'm on deck. I've got the wheel pick. So,
Do you guys have any advice for guys that struggle at Fab?
get better
Are
at
you guys
it.
gonna have like a Fab primer for this year? 'Cause I
Make
need
sure
that.
you double check your fab before it locks.
Yeah.
You don't want to bid on Jairo Munoz.
No,
For those who don't know, Greg accidentally spent almost all of his fab last year on Munoz. Okay, so we got Bregman. I just took
Ooh.
Mueller in a draft, so I think I'm going to take
Yeah.
Scherzer.
Disrespect not taking Captain Jack in the first round.
And then I'm debating between Arenado or Tatis. I've got a number of shares of Tatis already.
Old boring Nolan Arenado.
Which I don't.
All he
yet.
does is put up numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take Arenado and then I'm gonna take Scherzer.
future St. Louis Cardinal Nolan Arenado.
So
They would actually have to make a move for that to happen, though, right?
Yeah, they
would
got to wake
actually
up
have
their
to do
front
that.
office to do that.
thing is, this is a standalone league. That's a hell of a start right there, Justin. I mean,
I'll definitely obviously have to get some speed at some point, but I mean, I don't know how people turn down Arenado. I mean, he's like a guaranteed, 30 plus home runs, guaranteed 100, like 20 RBI in Colorado.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, Blackman, Story, Arenado is still a hell of a top 3, regardless of the rest of the squad. Right.
And I don't think the rest of the squad's going to be bad. I mean,
no, they'll score runs, obviously.
Yeah, so I think it'll be fine. The pitching staff is just the problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I will from time to time just put up the draft board and then share my screen. So we'll try that right now. Tell me what you guys let's see what you guys think of that. Or I don't know. I don't know what it looks like. So you guys will have to tell me.
I don't see it yet.
No.
If it's going to take place of your picture, I think you should just leave it that way, though.
Yeah, we could cardboard box works too.
Yeah, no, I guess it doesn't let me do it. I don't know what's going on. So, still figuring out this streaming thing, but we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna do it for the online championship, which Colin is gonna be a part of. We're
such a brutal league.
Yeah. So for those who don't know,
I saw that.
I hate you for it. I hate you so much.
The beauty of it, I was telling Paul earlier today. The beauty of it is that, for a beat, one of those beat leagues. Oh wow, Mondesi goes in the second fucking round.
Oh.
Jose Ramirez and Mondesi start.
Whoa!
Wow.
No, that was Warner who took Mondesi.
And then Matt followed it up with Flaherty.
Yeah, then Flaherty goes.
Not me, Matt. I would have.
Oh yeah, sorry, Matt Kupferle.
He wasn't going to make it back to you.
Honestly, I was going to take Mondesi at 32 if he was there.
Oh wow! Yeah. I mean, in a standalone league, I can totally get that. Really, I mean, if you think he's going to be healthy, he should be going at that spot. So
it's a bad injury, though. That's you're right. That shoulder is pretty.
Hike, I'm going Freddie Freeman here. So.
Oh, you gonna explain why?
Worried about him.
Well, I mean,
I worry about the health.
Yeah, I'm worried a little bit, but at 22, I'm getting a first baseman. I can pass up the rest, and if he's healthy, I'm getting 30 home runs, a bunch of RBI, and a good batting average, and we'll go from there. So he wasn't going to come back, and he's probably a top 12.
He's supposed to play tomorrow, I think, right? He's supposed to make his spring debut. I thought I heard.
And Colin takes Bryce Harper to pair with Trey Turner.
Yes,
I love that. That's I like that start.
Yeah,
going with the national stack again.
The national stack, huh? Do you really think that Bryce Harper still plays for them, Justin? I'm really worried about you.
2018 now.
Yeah, they got 4 guys going in the top 2 rounds, and you're still trying to give them a 5th.
Well, and Rendon's still there too,
Yeah, Rendon is
that way too, Justin.
Yeah.
Oh, Meadows.
Spot. Okay, so this is going to be a go get your guy type of draft. Meadows going. What is that?
Definitely
25th.
I'm fine with that. I like
Marte going 26. I like that pick as well.
That's double his TGFBI draft price in mine, at least.
Ben Brennis, who never does well in leagues, is
we can't trade in this league, Ben, if you're listening.
Yeah, exactly. Right? No trading. So I got to remember that the other people who aren't in the stream can actually hear us if they want to. Yeah, people like the Turner Harper start. That's a good start, Colin.
Yeah.
Randy,
who are you looking at?
I lost my draft room.
Do you want me to hold up a second, Matt?
I can get back in. Hold on. No, we're good. Go ahead.
I just saw these live comments. I just saw these live comments.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, this year, everybody, the top 2 picks, everybody's got a nice team. It's round 4 and 5 when you start making headway on where you're going and stuff, I believe. So
yeah, I don't even start worrying my roster construction until round 5.
I mean,
what up, Nancy?
Take the best players available.
Yep. I think everybody gets too caught up in, I got to get this, got to get that, and when you say like Arenado's falling to 20 in leagues, I think that's insane. But I think he fell to 22 in a league the other day.
Oh wow!
I was like,
wait, who did?
Arenado, I believe,
Oh.
22 the other day or something. I don't see that.
I just don't understand it. Someone's asking, does pocket aces make more sense in head-to-head
Jordan.
categories than it does in other leagues?
Mhm.
I don't think pocket ace. I mean, I'm not going to spurt to people who do pocket aces because a lot of smart people do it, but I don't think it makes a ton of. I think it just puts you so far behind offensively, and we've already seen the amount of injuries this year. So
Kiss the ring. It's already over.
Oh wow! So Matt has started Acuna, Yordan Alvarez, and Anthony Rendon.
Wow.
I do like that start. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I got a batting average floor. So.
Yeah, I think you do as well. That's Randy started Yelich Bieber from the 3 slot. He's up right now. Randy, who you taking?
I am taking Javi Baez. This didn't quite fall the way that I thought it was going to. I didn't think there was any way that I'd get anybody of Bieber, Flaherty, any of that range, just with kind of the injuries that have happened with Sale and Snell. I thought everybody would push somebody up, but everybody's trying to go and get their guys, and Baez was somebody I like pushing up to the spot. So I started Yelich, Bieber, and Javi Baez.
Here's a fun opinion with Javi Baez. I think if you're starting up a dynasty league in 2019, I think if it's OBP, you should take Javi Baez 14th overall.
Well, we're in 2020, Matt. So
we are 2019. Remember that? I think that happened.
Oh! I totally forgot about that. I was all like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
People quitting leagues for that, man.
People quit jobs for that. Apparently,
that's actually a true statement. None of what we're saying is
there went Albies.
Yeah, I was considering Albies, but I liked Rendon, so I went there.
Where are we at right now? I'll pull up the draft board. So Ben has started Bellinger, Devers, Albies. I actually really like that.
Just don't tell him that.
Yeah,
you guys have done like probably 100 drafts between you two, NFBC.
Pretty
close.
If you
don't mind, what's your plan for top end pitching? Are you guys playing in that pool a lot, or do you find yourself kind of sitting it out, or what are you doing?
In a 15-teamer, I really like the 4-5 turn, just kind of giving away my strategy to everybody.
Well, no, this is fine. I mean, I mean, we all know. We all chat with each other all day, and we all kind of know. But,
I don't mind having a pair of Kershaw and Paddock, and loading up on offense with my first 3 picks, and that's something that I'm going to try and do in the live events. I really like picking in the middle. I do not want to pick on the turn, on either turn, really. Just between 6 and 10 is something that I'm really looking to get. And I think setting my KDS that way is something that no one else is going to do. So I have a really good shot at getting that.
I'm right there with you. I picked 15th once or for this draft only because one, it's easier to host and be picking on the turn. But 2, just in case I do end up there for one of my main events, like I want to have practice doing it. But yeah, my preferred spot is like 7, 8, 9 this year. If I don't get a top 3 pick,
I'm picking 15 in TGFBI, and I like it.
I know about the snipe, Greg. If you want to hear him curse.
God!
Who did you take?
We draft together too much, Colin.
Yeah, I knew he was going to hear us. So.
I got Hira in a league in my other MEQ, I got Hira. So
I don't have too many shares, but
that's
I'll
my
take
first share
just to get on Greg's bad side.
I don't need 63 shares of him this year. So,
how many of your teams are already destroyed because of injuries?
Well, the one I looked at today, I think I'm going to take hours and hours to fix it. Was that premature league we drafted by email right after the World Series?
Yeah.
So we didn't have a draft board. We didn't have a draft room. We just kind of went off of memory and off of our own ranks and everything, and it's not looking good. I mean,
that's how my AFL team looks right now.
I was going to say, that's what I was going to ask Justin, because I remember that draft.
Yeah, it's the AFL and my Barf League draft have both been hit hard by injuries already. It's Which, I mean, if you're gonna have drafts hit by injury, you want it to be leagues that don't have any money involved. So,
Right.
in that respect, I'm doing okay. That being said, yeah, it's I have Severino and Paxton on both those teams. So, yeah, that hurts.
I have a lot of Paxton too.
Yeah, well, I have 2 shares of Paxton. One was drafted after the injury at pick 230 or something like that. So
I scooped him in TGFBI in the 13th round. So give me all that.
I had him everywhere in round 5, 6 before the injury. So
I'm gonna let's see. After I make my 3rd and 4th round selection, I'm gonna just run down who's gone in what order. So we'll do that real quick, and then if people want to talk about what they're doing, they can. We're currently at pick 42. Luis Castillo just went. Before that, it was Kettle Marte, and then before that, Greg took Patrick Corbin. Vlad Guerrero Jr. just went, and it wasn't Walter McMichael who took him.
He probably got sniped.
I have no shares of Vlad this year, and it makes me sad.
But that home run that he just hit yesterday.
Yeah, that's going to drive up the price for sure.
But he hits too many ground balls.
So did Yelich. Until he didn't.
Right.
So, Walter's pissed as hell right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got my eye on someone that I'm really hoping falls to me here, but I'm going to just be quiet about it until he gets there.
That was a good value on Blackman.
I do like Blackman, but he wasn't the guy. I'm trying to debate whether I'm going to take another pitcher here.
I know who your guy is. I'm not going to say it though.
All right. Well, I'm up. So go ahead and who? Oh, God damn it!
Yep.
Oh man, that was gonna be my first share of Jonathan VR.
Nice.
That hurt.
I was gonna say somebody else, not VR, but
just go Judge Stanton turn here.
Oh, Judge Stanton. That seems like a
hey now.
You
That
get
sounds like something somebody did last year at the 15 turn. My first 3 picks in this league last year were Stanton, Aaron Judge, and Jameson Taillon. Newsflash, I didn't win.
It worked out very well.
I have no idea who I'm going to take here. Shit. God damn it.
Just don't take my guy, Justin.
I think I'm going to take Victor Robles.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
And get some speed, and then
I'll tell you what. If you want to pick Robles in the 3rd round, you can be in my league.
Yes.
Every
time. Well, you got to make reaches on the turn. So
you do. No, you definitely do. But
I'm debating another pitcher here.
I think you reached on the wrong category, but
I'm okay with it.
There's a lot of guys like him you can take later. And
Trevor Bauer is still there.
Yeah, so is Mike Clevenger, which is what's
Trevor Bauer
in the face right now. I'm super worried about Blake Snell, and so he's kind of off my board until we see him pitch.
Yeah, that's weird.
But yeah, I guess I'll take Clevenger at 46.
Damn.
I feel like that Scherzer Clevenger start to my rotation feels.
I started Cole Clevenger in TGFBI.
And there goes Aaron Judge.
Yeah,
right
there's
now.
Judge.
Yeah, I'm not touching Judge right now. At least not at this price. Not when I can get Stanton a few rounds later. So, all right, I'm gonna run through. The first round went Trout, Acuna, Yelich, Bellinger, Cole, DeGrom, Lindor, Turner, Betts, Story, Jose Ramirez, Juan Soto, Justin Verlander, Alex Bregman, and Nolan Arenado. And I'm going to try to see if I can turn on to my my screen thing here. I don't know if people can see now my screen, but we're going to turn on the draft board. And second round went Scherzer, Buehler, JD Martinez, Tatis, Mondesi, Flaherty, Freeman, Harper, Strasburg, Meadows, Marte, Devers, Bieber, Alvarez, Altuve. The third round went Sale, Rendon, Baez, Albies, Torres, Bogarts, Alonso, Hira, Corbin, Kettle Marte, Luis Castillo.
Yep, down he goes. Down he goes.
He's just talking to himself now.
It was Luis Castillo, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Charlie Blackmon, Jonathan VR, and Victor Robles to finish round 3. Round 4 went Mike Clevenger, Aaron Judge, and Giolito just went off the board, and we're waiting on Mike Alexander. Do we have to? There he goes. He takes Yu Darvish.
Imagine the guy that does more podcasting than all of us just loses his mic in the middle of a podcast.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah.
And the whole world saw it. All 17 people.
Hey, baseball pod saw it. So.
Podcast veteran Matt Thompson.
Yancey says, I remember my first podcast. That's awesome.
Bo
Do we need
Bichette.
to get Yancey to host this next year?
Oh, we probably do.
Man, that was a cue ruiner. Bichette Paddock. That hurt.
Oh my, this is a tough decision here.
Well, I guess everybody listened to me on taking pitchers in the 4th round.
That's kind
That'd
of
be the first time
plan.
anyone has ever listened to you.
I'm grabbing another one here, Colin. I'm just not sure which one.
You could take Greinke.
This early, I mean,
Chuck
I
Morton.
don't. He's a good pitcher. I just can't take this early. You got to have strikeouts, I believe. So,
Well, that was fun. All of a sudden, my mic stand
I'm gonna go with.
just decided to fall. I have no idea how that happened.
I'm gonna go Kershaw here.
Yeah, of course, because I talked about Paddock and Kershaw as my strategy, and then they get sniped from me. So perfect.
Well, you can have the other guy, Colin. I know the other guy you like. So you
Nope,
can have him.
I'm not even gonna go into the pitching well anymore. I'll just get out of there.
That's okay. Wow, that was yeah. I don't know what the hell happened to my mic stand. It's a brand new fucking thing, and it just fell right off. No, the wife, I'm sure, will make an appearance at some point, but it's not going to be for a little while. So, yeah, user error for sure. Okay, I just made my TGFBI pick. I took Michael Chavez.
I have him
at 262, so in the 18th round. I am short on power in that league. It's not been going as well as I had hoped, but I still like my team.
Yeah, my team's not good.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the slow drafts.
Well, just do what I'm doing. Do 5 of them at once.
No, I did that. I did that all throughout January.
Yep.
And Vlad Sedler was all like, "I'm gonna do another DC if anybody wants to join, make up for the ones where I've lost people already." And like people started tagging me, like, "Get in on it, Justin." Like, no, I'm not an addict like other people.
You sure?
All right, so
I don't think he can be an addict. He's an addict coach.
Right.
yeah, right. In Cutline, I mean, catcher has like insanely weird value, right? I mean,
Yep.
I already have Real Muto in a league, and now I'm thinking about taking Gary Sanchez. Is that crazy?
To pair them both?
Yeah.
Until he
Go
gets
around.
his 220 batting average.
Well, it's a cut line.
Yeah, batting
Yeah,
average
you
doesn't
get
matter.
-1 for an at bat though.
Where am I? I'm it's round 7, pick 63.
I don't mind round 7.
I could do that, or DJ LeMahieu is who has all the extra eligibility,
Yeah, that's true.
or I can do Stanton at 63. And
No idea who I want to take here.
this offense is insane, though. I'll tell you that.
I am hungry.
All right, I think I'm gonna take LeMahieu just to get the extra eligibilities. All right, drugs do not. Yes. He is the Yoda of addicts. I am the Yoda of addicts. All right. So Eloy just went 56. Love that pick. Ben Brennis taking his first pitcher off the board at 57 takes Aaron Nola. And now we've got Randy on the clock.
Yeah, Nola going makes things a little easier for me.
Don't do it, man.
I'm probably not taking who you want. No one, I don't think anyone likes who I'm about to take, which means I probably shouldn't take him, but
Take him.
that's a whole nother story.
The suspense is
Manny Machado.
Damn it,
Did it not
you
take? Oh, there
son
it
of
goes.
a- I tried to slow play because I wasn't interested in pitching, but
Oh, wow.
I
Oh,
like
you actually wanted Machado?
I did. I like the third base shortstop, and I
The
think,
end of the 4th
Oh,
round
wow.
is such a good value this year.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I agree.
totally fine with Machado, Baez, Yelich start to my offense. That's a lot of production across the board.
Man, that killed me.
Helps getting Bieber in the late second.
Yeah, that's kind of my initial strategy, was to do what it looks like Ben did and what a lot of other guys.
Yeah, it
just
seems
go
like a number of other guys.
go like 3 straight bats and then just go between like rounds 4 and 7, just pound a bunch of the like 2-3 starters. But looks like I wasn't the only one thinking that.
Yeah, that's usually what I do.
Problem is, in about 2 weeks, those pitchers won't be there in 4 through 7. They're going to be 2 through 5.
Yep.
You know, and
especially if we lose more guys. Dave was very upset about that. I don't know.
Well, just this time last week, I was able to get Flaherty and TGFBI at the end of the second round. I was able to get Kershaw like that. At that, if you get a first, second, third pick, you know, just like 2 weeks ago, you're sitting your KDS, you're thinking you're going to get an ace, maybe even 2 if you want it. And that in a week, that all vanished with some of these injuries. And then even a guy like Judge isn't even there anymore. So
was that Matt takes his first pitcher and it's Josh Hader?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep. Trying a different build. I'm trying different ways to do shit here.
Hey, you try different ways of finishing 10th every year.
Ouch. That's like a personal attack.
Says the guy who finished 11th.
And the guy that chose Altuve over Acuna.
Yes. I took Altuve over Acuna last year. That was a dumb mistake. Yeah.
I feel dirty for that pick. Probably my least favorite player in baseball.
It's definitely an interesting build. So, Matt's team is Acuna, Yordan Alvarez, Rendon, Hader, and Rizzo so far.
Dude, you're set on power for a while. My God.
I kind of like it now that you've said it out loud.
Yeah, no, I don't mind it at all.
Oh, I don't know if I want to pull the trigger here.
Don't
This
do
is
it.
kind of the weird spot. This is all flawed players, but still good. And
Do it.
Well, I just don't know how risky I want it because this pick could have no value like by this time tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming you're talking about Blake's now.
Yeah,
it's a good value at this point if you're not super afraid. I mean,
the problem is there's a couple other pitchers I like better, so I'm gonna take Noah Syndergaard. He might pitch less innings than Snell. I don't even know yet, but at least as of right now, all his body parts are intact. Oh, okay. Ben was thinking. Okay, Ben took Snell right after me.
well, that means Snell's doomed. So
yeah.
Thank you, Ben.
He's going to try to trade him before the start of the season.
he's the opposite. He's the opposite of King Midas, is Ben Brennis.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ben's gonna be pissed when he finds out this is a no trade league.
I informed him of that earlier.
Yancey, I live in Chicago suburbs. Wants to know where everyone lives.
I live about an hour north of San Francisco.
I'm 45 minutes southwest of Chicago.
I live just outside. I live just outside Baltimore. I'm wearing my 2014 Division Champ shirt, my most prized possession.
I'm sorry.
Well, is that Greg growling right there? Or who's
I live in
growling?
the middle of Nebraska. Smack in the middle.
Is that Colin growling because he's upset about something?
Nope.
Who's
Not
growling because they were upset about something?
Best part about Nebraska, I golfed yesterday and I woke up to snow today.
Oh, it was Walter, and no one else except for me could hear it. And now Walter McMichael has joined.
Boom.
There we go. All right, so you finally got a sixth person in.
Am I in?
You're in now. Yeah, you're in, buddy.
Oh, I was growling because my
joke,
Excel
leave
was
it
like
alone.
it was completely broken.
Oh.
It just it was crashing and it was pissing me off.
Okay, I was all like, who just got sniped, and I couldn't figure it out. This is a new platform that we're using, and I like it so far. It's
so you could hear me when I wasn't.
I could hear you because you were kind of on deck waiting to be brought in.
Okay.
On the sidelines per usual.
Mm-hmm. And Colin is on the clock at the moment.
Nothing like Trevor Bauer as your ace.
Oh my God!
Who needs them?
Jesus, that is awful.
Colin dominated this last year until the last month of the season.
Yep.
And this year he's trying to do the exact opposite.
That's damn right.
I've got a super sexy turn coming up here if guys make it to me, but we'll see what happens.
Yancey, if you're listening, I hope Panda makes an appearance on Twitter later today.
Oh, Toby's gonna love this pick.
Oh, son of a bitch! He probably wasn't. That was JT.
I was actually considering him.
Yeah,
for the first time in all of my drafts.
I would never.
sexy term that I was hoping for, but
the best ball league has poisoned you guys if you're considering catcher this early, in my opinion.
I never do it, but I got
Brown. That's good with Realmuto.
Yeah, it's middle end of the fifth. It kind of depends on what you think of the catcher depth this year.
Right.
I think it's a sharp decline after the first 3 or 4 guys. The wife is watching now.
Everybody shush.
Aren't you supposed to be on your way home from work right now? What the hell?
What better way to drive than listen to this this live podcast?
She couldn't pick up some OT so you could draft?
Walter, your boy's going to be there.
Pay for this team?
Tommy
My
Pham
boy.
goes 70th overall. Mike Warner took Paul Goldschmidt at 71st.
That's a good spot for Goldie.
Yeah, I like that pick there.
I'm debating what I'm gonna do here. I know one of the guys that's going to be on my team if he makes it to me because he's been on like every one of my teams this year. Oh, they had a coronavirus meeting.
Is he hurt? Who's the hurt guy that's available right now?
There's
60 homers, baby.
Stanton.
I'm definitely thinking about it. He's definitely on the maybe list right now.
I'm good. I'm good right now. Oh.
Ooh.
I was actually going to take Luis Robert.
Oh, he was the other guy I was considering.
Did you get sniped on Vlad, Walter? We were wondering that.
No.
Right.
No, I was going to. I just think. I mean, it's hard to. Like I took Charlie Blackmon there, who's going to hit like 300 with 30 home runs and like 5+ steals. I think
you got a great spot on Blackmon. I agree. Oh,
I think at that point it's kind of hard to see Vlad outperforming Blackmon hitting at the top of the Rockies lineup.
Baseball Pod says, "Do you see Rob Silver's thing on Luis Robert?" I did not.
I did not either.
Oh, and I'm on the clock now. Oh, Nelson Cruz, nice pick actually. I really like that.
Thank you.
Max Muncy's gonna be one of my picks here, because he's been on like every single one of my teams. The question is, who's gonna be the next pick?
Oh, so cross off Max Muncy on everyone's draft for the season.
I mean,
season then I guess.
I'm debating a number of different options here. Let's see. I've already got an injured player in Clevenger, so I can't take Stanton.
Take Suarez.
I don't think that's how your plan usually goes.
Yes, I know, but I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to control myself. Oh shoot! I should probably actually.
Yeah, you're about to get auto picked.
Okay, he got it.
Dang it! Where's Severino when you need him?
That's why you put people in your queue. That's why you put people in your queue, kids.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And then I'm going to take everybody's favorite player in Joey Gallo. So,
is it everybody's favorite player?
Everybody's favorite player. You got really
those two picks. You just got a 220 batting average, didn't you?
It's a standalone league. I can punt batting average.
Yeah, you're kind of punting everything right now.
Still bases too, huh?
I got fucking Victor Robles for that, and then I'll get guys later.
Donaldson Walter officially has the oldest team ever assembled.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Walter's team is
all upside.
Verlander, JD Martinez, Charlie Blackmon, Lucas Giolito, Nelson Cruz, Josh Donaldson. It feels like Giolito does not fit on this roster.
You know, I
dynasty leagues actually.
I very much regret.
Instead, yeah.
No. I wanted to. I regret not taking Charlie Morton there.
Morton.
Yeah,
we need Greg's analysis on that last pick.
Well,
Stanton?
considering Morton, I think already gone, hasn't he?
Oh,
no.
Ooh, Stanton and Chapman. Damn.
Yeah, that was a good spot for Chapman.
Who took Stanton?
Mike.
Oh, Mike had the all-risk team.
Yeah, Mike is the Talladega Nights team. He's either first or he's last. There's no. No way around that
Hey,
one. So.
Matt, that's what you have to look forward to after you have your first kid.
What's that? Oh, drafting.
Mike Warner's drafting
Not
style.
paying attention to anything.
Apparently, there's been some requests to take off our shirts. I'm wearing the Justin Mason Black Hole T-shirt.
I can't take this off. This is a tattoo. So
yeah. Not enough rotor on today. That's apparently is. I love that pick. Actually, I love both Greg and Colin's pick, but Jose Barrios, I feel, is just underrated. I almost took him on the turn.
Mike, is it a Jetto? It was nice meeting you in AFL, man.
Barrios is whatever.
Yeah, he is whatever, but he's a pretty good pair with Bauer.
Are we forgetting he's still like 25 years old?
But what, two overrated pitchers? He is a good pairing with Bauer.
Yeah, better than two that are about to lose their arm.
Dave's about to snipe.
He's a 25-year-old pitcher that has had back-to-back 200-inning seasons. Like I don't understand how he's overrated.
Dave's about to snipe me.
The most boring back-to-back 200-inning seasons you've ever seen.
I mean, yeah.
It could be worse.
There. Yeah, you could have started off Scherzer and Clevenger.
Yeah, who wants to do that?
So going through, I'm going to hope my mic doesn't fall again. But going through the fifth round, we went Morton, Rizzo, Syndergaard, Snell, Greinke, Laureano, LeMahieu, Bauer, Real Muto, Pham, Goldschmidt, Robert, Nelson Cruz, Glasnow, Max Muncy, and then start of sixth round was Gallo, Bryant, Donaldson, Jose Abreu, Stanton, Chapman, Simeon, Barrios, McNeil, Yates, and so far Suarez. Ben Brennis back on the clock. Again, Ben, this is not a trading league.
We got Draft Cheat trolling us on Twitter already.
Yeah,
it's a pretty good one.
You.
It's a pretty good one. I will give him that.
I need to go see it.
Trolling Colin.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought he was trolling me.
No, I made it pretty easy for him.
Ben about the time. Osuna.
I'm like so behind on updating who's been picked.
Yeah, I had a sheet doesn't update, but I lost that right away.
Are you guys pumping numbers into your projection systems or what?
I had a spreadsheet I was going to update, but
yeah, my I'm looking real good in average home runs and RBIs and horrendous in stolen bases. Just how I planned.
That's okay. Malik Smith will be there for you.
I'm worried about
standalone league, man. You don't need
pretty obvious
bases.
what my strengths and weaknesses are.
It's true. I mean, the difference between this and an actual main event or TGFBI or something like that is you can punt a category. So if you're going to punt a category, go ahead and punt the one that people are overpaying for in stolen bases. I have no problem with that. I like to punt batting.
It's almost like you knew exactly what I was going to say.
Or just semi-punt everything and finish middle of the pack everywhere.
Just come dead last.
It's a great strategy.
That's what I did last year. I think I punted every category last year, I'm pretty sure.
By the way, deleted a Twitter.
I played the last 4 months with
you deleted your grammar.
Damn autocorrect.
you should just tell him you're going to report him for impersonating.
Oh, man.
He's going to be on here next week. We'll do one of these live streams. So at least I hope he'll be on. That'll be fun. And I'm going to record a podcast with him next week as well.
Yeah. What's going on with that, Justin? Come on. You're supposed to bring in some nice soft competition for us.
What the hell,
Justin Mason League, and then you're out there tempting Vlad to come hop in.
Like I said earlier, in those beat leagues, it's kind of a crapshoot for the person who's if it's just beat Justin Mason. Obviously, it's harder for Justin Mason because everybody in the league knows who I like, as opposed to a regular league where maybe people aren't going to realize it's me or don't follow my work, and so I don't care who joins because it's better the sharps come in because maybe they're not going to go after all the same guys that I would normally.
Or you mean because it's a comped entry, you don't care who joins?
No.
You have no real money on the line.
I've got real money on the line.
The truth comes out.
I'll tell you, the problem with that league is not the draft, Justin. It's going to be the fab.
Yeah, the fab is going to be insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the part where I didn't think about inviting Vlad because Vlad is insane when it comes. Like he is his Fab article is well worth the Guru Elite subscription.
Yeah.
I mean, just alone. So his stuff is great. So on the turn here, we've had since Suarez went 11th pick of the 6th round, we've had Roberto Osuna, Carlos Carrasco, Brandon Woodruff, Carlos Correa, Josh Bell, Frankie Montas, Eddie Rosario, and Trey Mancini. Really like that turn of Woodruff and Montas there, Matt. That's
Woodruff, Montas, and Hader gives me good strikeouts, and
I do like that. That's a good start.
Yep. Thank you. I'll
The
fuck it up.
all-hype
Don't
team.
worry.
The all-hype team right there.
No.
Yeah, for sure.
No.
See, and that's
All
the thing
over.
about on the turn there, Matt, is Montas probably isn't coming back to you.
For sure not. Yeah.
Nope.
So
Lost.
that's on the turns. You
No.
have to jump
No,
and get your
100%
guy.
not.
You know, I can guarantee he wouldn't have got back. To you,
I almost
let's put it that way.
I almost went another closer, but I didn't.
Yep.
That was my backup plan.
Yancey said he's naked, so we've got that going for us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Set him up with the link.
Yeah. Should have sent him. Should have sent him a link.
Get him on the link.
He's a pretty boy.
Oh, God.
Oh, somebody likes my Cubby likes my Orioles shirt. I
Oh,
appreciate
Castellanos,
that.
I like that pick.
Call it.
That's a good pick, Colin.
Yeah, it was between him and Marcelo Ozuna. So you can thank whoever.
Good job calling people that are still available in the draft. Yeah.
No, Marcelo Ozuna got picked.
Oh. Damn it! I'm so behind on this.
I mean, we're all a bunch of industry guys. I don't really think anybody's forgetting about people.
I mean, I mentioned Severino
there is
earlier too, and I
Moustakas.
didn't get cast eyes for it.
You mentioned
True.
Severino.
Might be a little different.
There goes
Who's
Gary
Warner
C.
going to take? Who's hurt?
He was on my list. He's going to take someone high
James
upside.
Paxton.
He's going to take Ohtani right here. That would go fit right in with what Mike has been doing this entire draft.
I think my Ohtani pick in TGFBI was my worst pick of my draft. I think after talking to you guys through it.
That's okay. Justin picked him too.
I did pick him.
I think it was my worst pick.
Oh, son of a bitch, Mike.
That's how you know it was a bad pick.
He took Aroldis Chapman.
What's he got?
I wasn't talking
600
about the
steals on his
Chapman
team.
Yeah, he's gonna win steals, and that's okay. If we're just gonna
Steals and
finish second.
saves. Steals and saves.
So,
I mean,
I'll be interested. Walter, who you taking right here?
I'm sitting here trying to figure out who is still available at the moment.
I just saw the picture that draft sheet put up of Colin.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it was good.
I might have to take 5.
Dang. All right, yeah. I think, I'll go with
Lance Lynn's still criminally underrated.
I was gonna say, I was hearing good things about Paxton earlier, Walter.
He's too young for my team.
No, that was just when Greg was scrolling through all his teams. He's like, "Oh, look, there's Paxton. Oh, look, there's Paxton."
The percentage has gone down though because I've drafted a ton more leagues. So
Yeah, to make up for that loss.
oh, it was awful. I think it was like 70% of leagues in the beginning.
I think I have a 70%er, but he's like a 25th rounder.
John All-Star Means, baby.
Oh God, no.
I know Colin's most owned player, so he better watch out.
Yeah. Don't announce it because Walter.
I'm not going to announce it.
Walter doesn't.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Walter. You don't want
announce
Colin's,
players.
You don't want
announce
Colin's most owned
even
player.
that
I can
have been
guarantee you that.
All right, I just took Mercado and Edwin Diaz at the turn there.
I love Edwin Diaz this year.
I'm scared, but I mean, I guess closer's a crapshoot anyways, right? So give me the strikeout.
So take the skills, right?
Yeah. So, all right. So let's see. And then Taylor Rogers goes. We're starting a closer run. 4 closers in the last 7 picks. So Mike Warner took Chapman, then Walter McMichael took Hendricks, and then I took Diaz, and then Gary Sonnenfeld just took Taylor Rogers. So now people could start freaking out on saves for a little while. Got a little bit of speed for myself in Mercado, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I like Mercado this year. I think he's I think everybody does pretty much with the price, but I think he's a 2020 candidate for sure.
Yeah, I agree. Benintendi goes. Oh, how the mighty has fallen.
Yeah.
That's a good pick there.
Does anyone have a good feel for what Benintendi's going to do this year?
I don't. I really don't.
No,
That's
not at all.
Yeah, no.
Isn't he
I just drafted him. Now.
Isn't he just what?
Isn't he just basically Oscar Mercado? Maybe a few less homers. If he gets back on base a lot, he's going to steal 20. I mean,
Yeah,
you're probably
275
right.
average, maybe.
we just don't know what new manager's going to do in terms of pushing it on the base paths.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
he could steal 20. He could steal 5. Neither would surprise me.
That's true.
So, and just I think there's just a limited upside, and so I just haven't been taking him. But I think the floor is fairly safe for the most part.
Chance at number 1 closer this year again.
Jansen, that's a good pick. I probably should have done that instead. And then
I think he's actually underrated this year.
is that your? Oh no, that's your what? Oh, that's your third starter in Zach Gallen. So Colin, who didn't take a starter in the first 4 rounds, has now taken 3 starters in the last 4 rounds with Trevor Bauer, Barrios, and Zach Gallen.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, baby.
That's
Almost
nice.
as many people viewing on this show as there are, or most people on the show as there are viewers. This is very true. And still twice as many people that listen to your podcast, Draft Cheat.
Ooh.
Wait, here?
Oh,
Exactly.
jeez, you guys are hitting hard. I'm like,
Him and I are going to do a podcast together next week. So, and hopefully he'll jump on the live stream.
One of the
next
best
week.
Twitter accounts on earth.
I bet you we won't jump in right now, though.
Well, he doesn't have the link.
Exactly. He's scared.
Because people are keeping their shirts on. I think that is. There's no Sammy Reed isn't on the pot or on the live stream, so there's no sense in getting naked.
Yeah, we got to keep that sacred.
Denelson
I haven't-
Lamet just went. Who I just can't. I still can't get behind Lamet going as high as he is.
Yeah, no, he's going to be a reliever halfway through the season.
And that's actually one of my bold predictions this year is that he will end the season as a reliever.
RP12.
he could be a dynamic reliever for sure. But I just can't.
Right.
I can't do that.
him becoming a reliever is a bit ridiculous. Come on, guys. Come on.
Why? Have you not watched him pitch?
Have you not seen Mackenzie Gore?
Yes.
Oh, yes, because the Padres are just overflowing
Don't speak
with
of undrafted
pitching.
players.
Well,
I think.
I heard
I think
somebody was picking Gore in the mid-20s.
Oscar So White fantasy benefits hold our beer.
Whenever Draft Cheat jumps in the comments, you know it's a bad time.
Less diversity on the show than a Trump cabinet.
Oh God, how do you?
Apparently, we have too many white people on staff.
Who's even picking?
I don't know.
Wow, that was
skewed. Shit.
Matt, I really like the rotation you're building, considering you didn't take a pitcher or a starter in the first 5 rounds. You now have Woodruff, Montas, and Max Fried to go along with Josh Hader. So
I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I like it so far. Now I don't know where else to go with this next pick, though. I feel like I need some speed, so I'm going to look at that direction.
It's drying up. That's why I pushed Ahmed Rosario up.
And plus, I have to do it because I have to stay on brand. So,
Edmund.
Yeah, I literally just saw Edmund in the queue, and I was like, "Oh, Matt is literally about to take him."
I actually don't have him anywhere. So,
I got him.
You probably
I got him
should've
in a
kept
lot
it that
of
way.
places. I like the dual eligibility and
yep. And he's
Steve.
gonna add outfield, and he's gonna add shortstop as well.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be a nice player.
Oh man, who just took that? Who just took Giles?
I did.
Randy.
I love Ken Giles
Had-
this year.
Yancey, in
Had
24
to-
hours, I will have one.
I mean, does Giles have any competition whatsoever? I mean,
his
I like
own
Yancey with
his own
super
brain.
simple questions.
Is the question how many kids does everyone have?
Yes.
I need to figure out where this chat is.
Go
Where's
to
the
live
chat?
comments.
It's to the left of
Live
this
comments.
screen. Or
There
to the
we
right.
go. There
Yeah.
we go.
I'm
How
stupid
many
too.
kids? There we go.
I have
I'm
2
sorry. I've been
kids.
trying to update everything. Jesus.
Colin has no kids because
Yeah.
he's a
Soon,
child.
baseball pods. Soon.
I have
Yeah.
I have two.
No
I have a
kids.
2-year-old and a 5-year-old.
Yeah,
I'm
I
a
have
professional dog dad.
I have
Justin
3.
said,
Draft
house,
cheat. It's
not a
his
new
cheat shed.
The shed came with the house. It has no insulation.
It's Justin's cheat
And
shed.
it is filled of crap right now because apparently it is on the lowest priority in terms of putting stuff away. So that will happen. I have 2 more work shifts before the end, or before I leave my old job, and then 20 days off before I start my new job. So I will be taking care of that during the course of that time. Podcast shed, yes. Oh, Justin, you're not crap. I didn't think I was. Did I say I was crap?
You said that shed is full of crap.
Oh, thank
Oh.
I just walked right into that fucking thing. Who took Kevin Biggio? God, fucking jerks.
You really want to punt batting average, huh?
I might as well now. I've got Muncy, Robles, and Gallo. Like it's the batting average has already been punted.
Okay.
So.
Okay, that's fair.
Damn it, Mickelson just went.
Yes, he did.
That was my pick.
Mm,
You're
Thought
welcome,
I might
Greg.
need some power, but
yeah.
oh.
I'll trade you some power, don't worry.
You'll trade him some power. All right. Greg is up right now. So I wish
Gonna get me some power.
Franmil's
Grand Mill.
Oh,
I
there you
like
go.
Grand Mill. That's a very good pick. So I don't think I have any power problems. I have average problems.
Well, I don't think I had a power problem, but I'd rather get it there than wait when I'm picking up people that have a 205 batting average later.
Mm-hmm.
like
Hey, don't talk
Justin
about
did in the
Ruben
5th
Odor.
round.
And then, well, in my TG FBI league, I fell behind in power. Had
Yeah, I
to take
did
some of
too.
those guys, and like I just told you guys, I had to take Miggy and Colin Moran to help with batting average.
Oh yeah, I'm still like in round 4.
You willingly drafted Colin Moran, huh?
I had my only third baseman was Tommy Edman.
Well, and he's still your only third baseman.
True.
Colin Moran is going to lose his starting job in like May.
Yeah,
Probably.
To another. I'm not going to say his name because he hasn't been drafted yet,
But yeah, he definitely won't be playing. But at some point, I needed to get some batting average, maybe. And my team's awful anyway, so why not just ride it out?
Danny Santana.
I thought about Santana with my last pick. I still can't do
If
it.
Justin improves 50 spots per year in the main event, he still won't win this decade.
You guys,
I like the guy who didn't make any money in the main event this year.
do any of you guys have Danny Santana anywhere? Besides?
No,
No.
except for my
No.
favorite
I-
real life baseball.
This is the first one.
Is it? He's a guy I can't get over how bad he's been up to this point. Like,
No, they're saying they want him to be a super utility too because they're trying to move Solak to the outfield and possibly first base.
Where's he eligible this year? He's eligible first.
Santana's first in outfield.
Loved him last year. Picked him up for free, and
see, that's something I need to improve, like my fab, because he's a guy I never would have picked up.
Just
because I
logic.
know how
Yeah,
terrible
logic
he's
tells
always
you
been,
no.
You know, man.
see, my thing with Fab is just you got to get the stats. So just pick guys up and throw them away. I mean, they can't ruin you if you don't hold them the whole year.
Right. I'm too worried about
Sonnenfeld get autoed right there.
my.
He did.
Yeah, it had the little ping.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, so I'm wondering if I should hold off or
Give it a pause.
No.
No, I think
No,
that was
just
my
big.
computer.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna go.
He
I'm
was
gonna
queued up.
I'm gonna take Otani.
Oh,
And then
Justin is trying to not win again this year. A tradition like no other.
Yeah, right. And then I'm gonna take. Oh, I don't like this turn. This is a bad turn. I took Otani and Kimbrel.
Oh, yeah, no.
That was a really bad turn. I almost took a different guy, but we'll see.
At least you admit it while you're doing it.
Yeah, I'm definitely intrigued by Otani this year in terms of him being a hitter and a pitcher.
Just
and
let him hit.
everything.
Let him hit and let him close.
I think that's exactly what they should do. And Lazario was the other guy I was thinking about right there.
I need to stop you guys. I need to stop this whole let him close thing. That is like the biggest misuse of resource I could ever think of.
So is letting him get hurt as a starter.
Let him hit because he gets to hit more. He can be an everyday hitter and close.
Oh, because closers don't get hurt.
Well, if he's only going to give you 60 to 80 innings a year, why not just put him as your closer?
Yeah. Or just let him hit. He's super valuable.
I don't think he needs to be a designated closer.
And if you put him as a closer, he can hit every day.
Why is the assumption that he's going to get hurt? He had Tommy John. Like, that happens.
Nobody's done what he's trying to do, and
it's a fair argument by Walter.
It is, but nobody. My argument.
Griffin Canning's still on the board. I'm staying away from. Do you guys like Yoo-hoos? Yancey is just on fire right now.
I've never had a Yoo-hoo.
You've never had a Yoo-hoo?
No.
Oh my!
Were you born at 27?
I don't drink bullshit.
Yeah. Who are you guys?
I don't drink
bullshit. Who are you guys?
I don't drink bullshit.
Greg, who are you upset by?
Hendricks.
I mean, oh yeah.
Nobody
max
picks him there, do they?
You're correct. No one should pick him there.
All right.
I mean, come on. You got guys on the board right now that you guys love, right?
I mean, yeah, for sure. But I totally understand people. Yeah, I totally understand why people would like Kyle Hendricks. He's just, super safe floor.
Yeah. That's kind of why I was thinking take him there, but guess I'm just going to go with that guy, Corey Seager.
Ugh. Speaking of not super safe floor.
My shortstop in PGFBI, Corey Seager. Not planned. Just
not a great pick there, but give me some.
Don't worry,
I don't really like any of the.
I stacked the Twins lineup where you guys have no chance.
No, don't do it to me. Oh,
this is kind of the area I don't really like to pick in, and.
Why don't we do rundowns of people's team? We're entering the 10th round or halfway through the 10th round. So we'll start with Walter since you won't be picking for a little while. Walter, why don't you run down your team?
Oh, okay. Well, I have Justin Verlander, Lucas Giolito, and Liam Hendricks. That's my pitching right now. And then on offense, I have Danny Santana, Jorge Polanco, Josh Donaldson, Nelson Cruz, JD Martinez, Charlie Blackmon, Andrew Benintendi. And since this is a standalone league, I'm not as worried about stolen bases as I would in one with an overall. So that's why I'm weak on stolen bases.
Greg, what about your team, and what do you think of it?
I got Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Patrick Corbin, Clayton Kershaw, JT Realmuto. Oh, big sign on the board now. Marcus Semien, Mike Moustakas, Kenley Jansen, Franmil Reyes, and Corey Seager. I think I got a really good average base. Got some power, a little bit of speed. I got work to do. I mean, my pitching I need another starter. Probably need some more steals eventually, but like I said, standalone league. And since I'm so good at fab in this league, got plenty of work there.
No, who took Kepler? Mamino? God damn it.
Colin, run down your team.
So picking out of the 8th spot, I have Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Keston Hiura, George Springer, Trevor Bauer, Jose Barrios, Nicholas Castellanos, Zach Gallen, Miguel Sano, and Yuli Gurriel. So I got a little bit of average, a lot of pop, and I don't know what I'm doing at pitcher.
All right, I'll run down my team real quick if I can find it. Okay, I've got Max Muncy at second, Arenado at third, Otani as a UT, Robles, Gallo, and Mercado in the outfield, Scherzer, Clevenger, Edwin Diaz, and Kimbrel. I have no idea what I'm doing on this entire team.
That's just a regular Tuesday night for Justin.
Yeah, this is like last year when we did this, the weirdest draft I think I've ever done. So, or at least for the season. Randy, why don't you go ahead and run? Or actually, we'll let Matt make his pick right here. Randy, you just took Justin Turner, which is a nice kind of batting average floor guy. So we'll let Matt make his picks, and then he can run it down, and then Randy can run down his team. So
Matt just went homer again.
Well, there went Justin's boy.
Ooh.
My boy,
that's a really nice turn.
The Schwarber, my Matt Boyd.
I like that turn a lot.
I like Joe's team. It's got some risk to it for sure, but Trout, Altuve, Chris Sale, Moncada, Morton, Correa, Josh Bell, Brantley, Hoskins, Schwarber, and Boyd. It's a pretty solid team.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Joe's in my TGFBI league, and he's putting a really good team together there as well.
Well, yeah, because he didn't choose Otani.
How dare you?
Wait.
Matt,
I have to say this. Otani though does rake when he hits.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I have no issue with.
Look at
Otani.
If he's just a hitter, look at his projections. He's projected to go like 28-12. Matt, you got 10 seconds.
Yeah, no.
Sorted by Cardinals, Matt.
So I mean, even if he's just a hitter, he's a fine pick where he's going. Then you add in the fact that you could get some pitching from him. I don't have a problem with it at all.
But are you actually going to use him as a pitcher?
Maybe not. You know,
I just can't see myself putting him in the pitcher slot.
My thing in TGFBI is I drafted him just for a hitter. I'm not even. I mean,
Colin, have you looked at your current pitching staff?
Yes, I have.
I think you might use him at pitcher.
No, that's okay. I can get someone in like the 25th round that can give me the 80 innings that he's going to give me.
Ouch.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, but he's also not going to give you double-digit stolen bases and 25 plus home runs.
Yeah, but the rest of my team will. Every single one in my lineup will, because they're all going to outperform their projection.
I'll run down my team.
Yeah, go ahead and run down your team.
My offense is Anthony Rizzo. Well, I'll go in order of my pick, I guess. Ronald Acuna out of pick 2. Yordan Alvarez. Anthony Rendon. Then I went Josh Hader. Then I went Anthony Rizzo. Then I took Brandon Woodruff, Frankie Montas, Tommy Edman, Max Fried, and then I just took Robbie Ray and Paul DeJong.
He did take a Cardinals player. Oh man.
And then I went Yelich, Bieber, Javier Baez, Manny Machado, Syndergaard, Carlos Carrasco, doubled up on Rosario's with Eddie and Ahmed, Ken Giles, Justin Turner, and I just took Raisel Iglesias in the 11th round.
Ugh, gross.
Is this the guy that just took Kimbrel in the 10th?
Fair point. Well, Kimbrel is going to have that role at least for a while. The contract guarantees that, but I think Iglesias could get pulled out of that role very quickly. The Reds are trying to compete. They've got other options in that bullpen. So
they've always mixed and matched with me in the last couple of years, but I still trust the skills to at least hold value all year. And he's my second closer. So
who just took Lorenzo Cain?
Matt Cupperly.
I was picking him. I thought he'd get back to me on the next pick, but of course, Matt's been in drafts with me and watched my damn draft.
Oh, James Paxton just went, and it's Mike Warner taking the all upside team with 3 guys that could start the year on the IL.
Yep.
Holy cow.
Holy
He's
cow.
copying my main event team from last year, and
Wow.
we all know how that works.
Kluber, Paxton, Price. Ooh.
That was good a few years ago.
He's got Stanton and Mondesi also.
Yeah, exactly. That's three guys who can start the year on the IL. So,
man.
Oh, God damn it. Who just took Gavin Lux?
Mike Alexander.
I'd love him, but I think he's going to hit 9th or 8th.
That's fine, though.
Don't do it, Justin. Don't do
It's
it.
going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm just looking at who else I'm going to take, but it's definitely happening right here.
Is it?
Yeah, it's for sure happening. I've gone full punt batting average, and I'm taking Malik. And now I'm just deciding what pitcher I'm gonna take, unless I
probably call that one too.
I think I'm gonna poll the crowd real quick. So my wife is in first place in a big GPP right now.
Oh, of course.
So who wants her to take over for me on the podcast?
We all want her to take over for you. I mean,
you didn't even need to take a poll for that.
Yeah, that was very.
I don't even know why. Yeah, I don't even know why you asked.
All I heard was take over for you. I didn't even know who it was. Right?
Yeah, nice pick. Nice pick, Justin.
Thank you. Yeah, I took Mike Minor. It's my third starting pitcher. So I like Minor. I feel like he's underrated, not getting enough credit for what he has done.
Yeah.
Ooh, right.
So,
take the old E5 right before Walter gets the pick. That's a good.
Let's see. I don't think anybody else is waiting to get on live.
You guys
stream.
always think.
Yeah, guys.
We're gonna
you
have
guys
to
think
sort
I
by-
always go for upside.
Drafty was more here for Justin's wife, but that'll work out. My wife will be showing up at some point. You're about 24 hours away from announcing a boxing match with DC. Yeah, I don't think that anybody wants to see me and Draft Cheat box. I don't. Though I could do those videos of eating cheeseburgers and pizza that he was doing. I think that would
he low key ended that guy's life though, so Draft Cheat wins.
Yeah, we've been there in our last live draft mock.
All right. I like that pick, Greg. I've gotten a lot of shares of Ryan McMahon this year. I think that they're gonna play him. It just
150 games, what I'm told.
Yeah, so I think he's a good, especially second base and third base eligibility.
Yeah, he's a good pick.
And he's going to hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
He may not be, light the world on fire, but he's going to give you steady numbers. And if he's playing every day, that's at this pick, that's what you want.
Yeah.
We'll all be dropping people or benching a lot of players in this range anyways. So
Greg is kicking all of our asses. Well,
maybe you guys will. I won't.
Is there?
That's not surprising if Greg kicks all of our asses.
No,
let's be honest
it's
here.
Just like working out. If you draft 1 million teams, you're in better shape for another draft.
Greg is like
our first draft of the year. Yeah,
Decathlon winner.
Hey, if I win one a year and it's this one, I can brag, right?
Yeah, well, it's a free main event buy-in for next year, so it's at least something. It doesn't cover the $70,000 you spent on online championship. At least it's something.
I've only done 3 online champions this year. So
how many of the qualifiers?
What?
How many online championship qualifiers though?
I did one of those. I was bored one night and jumped in one of those.
Where are your other 40 drafts coming from?
I've got a lot of DCs. I did a ton of auctions, and Vlad talked me into some cut lines.
Yep. Yeah, I think I have 6 online championships because Vlad talked me into them.
Yep.
Just because of Vlad.
I'm
I
gonna
have
have
13 total.
I like doing a bunch of early OCs and then waiting until this, get the early value, and then, kind of wait till about now and jump in a couple more. Get some, when the playing time issues, who the closers are, injuries, obviously, because I have Paxton on all 3 of my OCs. So, which doesn't bother me. He's going to come back. I mean, if he comes back and gives me, I don't know, 140 innings, then if he does it like he did in the second or, last couple months last year, he was on fire and carried my OC team. So, I mean, I played him all year long and rode him at the end and got lucky, had some good picks. Had Shane Bieber pick 150 or something, and he's, people are pushing him up to top 20 picks sometimes this year. So
Dave Poping is putting together a sneaky solid team.
Yeah, he got me on Chris Davis. I was really hoping he fell to me.
He started DeGrom, Meadows, Bogarts, then Olsen, Laureano, Kirby Yates, Ozuna, Zach Wheeler, Biggio, Buxton, Puig, Davis. Now, obviously, needs a ton of pitching, but I really like that start.
So Yancey wants to hear more about Randy. He says he knows nothing about you.
Nobody knows anything about
It's
Randy.
probably the best.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
And then Randy snipes me like a
I just had to sort my draft board by Cardinals and take Carlos Martinez before 2 Net Thompson picks. So
was not taking Carlos. Was not taking.
Oh, that's a telltale sign. Get ready to drop your 12th round pick, Randy.
Yeah, I mean it was going to happen anyway. I had to drop my first 3 picks in this league last year. So the worst thing was the 2 obvious replacements were like Mike Tauchman and Gio Urshela. I picked both of them up in this league and then cut them before they turned any profit.
Nice.
And like towards the end of the year, Vlad Sedler tweeted, "This is how it's done," and he put like screenshots of like Urshela where he drafted Judge and picking up Tauchman where he drafted Stanton. And I just sent the screenshot back to him of me picking up those guys and then immediately cutting them before they turned any profit.
That was like a really depressing story right there.
It really was. I had to come back.
Like,
I had to come back.
I'm kind of sad now.
Yeah. Draft Cheat may kill himself in this chat.
I'm surprised he's still here, honestly.
He said he takes 1 night off of drafting a year, and this is how he's spending it. Well, that was poor decisions in life, dude. I mean,
we still got to talk him into getting down to Vegas. I don't know if he's signed up for Vegas yet.
I think he is. The last time I talked to him, I think he was going.
I'm so jealous. I so want to go to Vegas.
Gilds, I think he can be a pretty nice player. I think he does a little bit of everything. Full season's worth of at bats, probably 270, 20, 22 homers, and 10 to 12 steals.
Who's this?
Someone asked me how good they think Carlson can be.
Yeah, I like Carlson. I think he's
added to Q.
I think people are expecting him to light the world on fire.
Yeah, he's way overhyped. He doesn't really, and I say that as a fan of his. He's a guy that he's a plug and play guy, not a guy that you know. You know, does that make sense? Like he's not gonna kill you, and he's not gonna hurt you. He's better. He's an above average player.
Wow, that was a ringing endorsement there. I'm gonna go draft Carlson right now. Like I feel like I need him on my team.
Matt's just trying to get him later on in the draft.
Later on, he drafts him for sure, guaranteed.
You never know.
We never know.
Where are we at? My queue is just empty. Like I'm reeling here, guys.
Age,
I'm gonna run down the last few. I'm gonna run down the last few.
Jose Bautista's in the top.
Oh yeah, 2-way player. See, you miss out on Ohtani, you go Jose Bautista.
I will ask. I mean, do you think Nick Anderson's closing because you took him as your first relief pitcher, Walter?
Oh, I took him as my second relief pitcher, but yeah.
No, you took him as your first relief pitcher, unless you
think Liam Hendricks is not a relief
I
pitcher.
thought that was the other Hendricks. My bad.
Yeah, I think he has the best chance to close. He's by far their best reliever. I mean, it's kind of a gamble, but he's like amazing when he pitches. So I don't know. I think it could be a top 10 closer very easily.
Damn it, Colin.
Sorry, Greg.
EC asked, how is Marquez still on the board? I'm pretty sure he was gone a while ago because
he was.
I've been looking for him. Yeah.
Mike
I looked for him
Alexander
a while ago.
He took him in the 12th round.
Yeah, he took him in the 12th.
2 picks after Nick Anderson.
Yeah, let me run down the 11th and 12th rounds. Matt Boyd, Robbie Ray, Rafael Iglesias, Colome, David Dahl, Yasiel Puig, Brandon Workman, Kyle Tucker, Hansel Robles, Lorenzo Kane, James Paxton, Gavin Lux, Kingery, Leclerc, and then Malik Smith. And start the 12th, I took Minor, then E5, Nick Anderson, Herman Marquez, Archie Bradley, Kenta Maeda, Ryan McMahon, Julio Urias, Hunter Dozier, Chris Davis, Willie Calhoun, Will Smith, the catcher, Carlos Martinez, JD Davis, Segura, and then to start the 13th, where we're at right now, Andrew Heaney, Keone Kela, Sal Perez, Wilson Ramos, Ian Kennedy, Joe Musgrove, Giovanni Gallegos, Mike Fultonevich, Jacob Arizzi, and Mark Melanson just went. So that is where we are. We're at pick 191, Mike Warner on the clock. So I've got my guys queued up, and I am assuming they will both be gone by the time it gets to me.
I think I know who Mike's going to take.
Who do you think? Call it out now.
I can't call him out because he's not drafted yet, obviously, and people are going to yell at me.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad I have shamed you guys into this. Into understanding.
Yeah, it makes for a worse live
It's like, you know.
I'm just saying it's.
Nope. That's not who I thought.
Brian Reynolds. That's actually not a bad pick.
Yeah.
That very nice and boring for him.
It's the exact opposite of the rest of his team, which has been like all over the fucking place.
I get to make a pick and Raz slam. You guys want to do it with me?
Sure.
Take Earl Muto.
Colin, you enter 17 OCs, but you can't buy a pair of AirPods.
I actually have some beats. Thank you very much.
Every
time I use them.
Weatherx and some
my
jazzy electric bill. That's the podcast in the dark.
Jesus.
I respect it. If you're not watching this live, go to YouTube just to check out the comments. Oh, god damn it. Brandon Lau just went. Jesus Christ.
Podcast in the dark.
Yeah, I think I'm going to quit podcasting now.
Yeah.
And probably Twitter.
Good decision. Yeah. No. Oh, there goes Mitch. Nice pick, Walter. Walter takes Mitch Keller at 193.
200 strikeout
pitching prospect.
14 ERA.
Team.
What did you say? What did you say, Greg?
Colin will tell you 200 strikeouts, but I'm going to tell you 14 ERA.
Wow.
Jesus.
That's actually impressive.
That's
I'm not even mad about that.
Mitch Keller, everyone's picked for the bounce back, which is the most obvious statement I've ever made.
Yeah. Wide awake sleeper.
It's beyond that
point.
point.
I would say, yeah.
Thank you, Yancey. I feel a lot better now.
And how many wins is he going to get? 2?
You better get more than that. I got Keone Keller, so they need more than that.
I can handle.
Keller might end up with more wins than any of their starting pitchers.
I can handle DC ripping apart my picks, but Greg, this is rough, man. This hurts.
It's more ripping on Colin and his love for Keller, you know. So.
Draft chat ended the general's life and Weatherwax's podcasting career.
All right, I'm in enough leagues with Pete that I'll beat him down in the real money aspect.
Getting body bagged by DC is a rite of passage. I've been there. On the turn, I just took Luke Voigt and Colton Wong. I almost took Garrett Hampson, but I thought
you got a lot of Colton Wong shares, don't you? This year?
I love Colton Wong, dude. I don't understand why people are letting him slip outside the top 200.
I think in OBP leagues, I think I'll
Colton
definitely
sucks.
grab him, but I think in batting average league,
Punting back average. We've already been there.
No, I know, but it is what it is.
So yeah, no, I mean he's gonna hit double-digit home runs and then steal 15 to 20 bags. It's he's gonna play every day because the defense is so good.
Yep.
He's an accumulator. I know it's not sexy, but second base drops off after this point. Like, do you really want? Well, I guess Rougned Odor's out there if you really hate batting average. But yeah, I like Colton Wong a lot this year.
I have him everywhere for late speed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah, he's solid there.
Just you fall behind on speed, you grab him 20 stolen bases.
Power than Paul Spore. Nice trophy brag in the background. Which trophy is in? Oh, that is an old fantasy football trophy.
Yeah, because you haven't won a league in a long time.
Say it's not new.
Colton Wong loves Colton Wong.
Probably fair.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't love some Wong? Lance McCullers goes 204. I'm a little worried about McCullers. I'm very worried about McCullers.
As far as what?
One, how many innings he's going to get into? I don't know if you watched his last spring outing. Could not find the zone whatsoever. And I mean, this is a guy that has struggled with command in the past. Command is the last thing to come back from Tommy John. I just think people saw his pitches, as he was kind of reporting this spring training and was very, very enthused. And I just the projection systems all have him for 140. He's never thrown 140 in the majors. I just don't understand.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah.
Don't understand where they get the idea that coming off of Tommy John, he's gonna, eclipse his career totals in innings pitched. 120 innings of a 1.35 whip. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm afraid of.
Hey, that's Robbie Ray.
Well, but Robbie Ray's going to give you 200 innings of that.
Eesh.
Even better.
Yeah, right. And he's going to ruin your ratios for longer. But he's going to give you all those strikeouts.
Kenzie Gore.
Oh, son of a bitch, Matt.
Should have known better.
Yeah, I know. I thought I'd get him next round.
Up all season train, and
I just figured at the other end of the draft he might get back around to me, but that's a good pick.
I'm about to take your favorite player next.
It seems a bit early on Gore. Seems a bit early.
On Gore.
I like the Damsey pick.
Yeah.
It's not early when Gore's up in April.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna take this pick off of Walter's cue here.
Oh boy, let's see who it is.
Choo! Love that pick.
You know, I've actually always taken Shin-Soo Choo, always.
He's always at pick 200, and he always returns, top 100 value.
This is, I think, the first draft I've done this year where I have not taken a shortstop in the first 10 picks, and I'm really testing that shortstop is super deep theory right now.
Yeah, I thought it was deep too, and then in TGFBI I ended up with Corey Seager, so I was trying to figure out where I went wrong.
Yeah.
No, there's just there's a ton of really good ones.
Yeah, it's elite at the top. You're right. And then
there is a fall off point, and we have hit it.
We hit it a couple rounds ago.
Yeah, it's now at that point.
Well, I think most positions are a little ugly come around round 15.
Chu is a league winner for their big breakout coming. He's an unknown. He's a sleeper.
Yeah. On everybody's sleeper list.
Mm-hmm. Rougned Odor in the 15th. I like that pick. But, I hate batting average, so.
That'd help your team out.
Yeah.
He'd probably give you a bump.
I was going to say, with your team, yeah, he might be. If he lucks in, gets some BABIP luck and hits 215, he might carry you.
Yeah.
So wait, what is the punting batting average thing? Batting average helps in everything.
That's what I don't understand. Everything. Guys that steal bases, you want them to get on base, right? Like, I mean, even
punting.
that.
The idea behind punting batting average is you're not actually truly punting it, because there's so much variance within batting average. Even just not equate, putting a batting average in your equation in terms of your overall values, there's a chance you could still finish 8th in the category. And if you're winning all the other categories on top of that, then you've pretty much just guaranteed you've won the league. So it's punting without actually having to truly punt. That's the theory behind it. Now, whether or not it works out every time, obviously, it doesn't. But I mean, it's been done a number of times.
Does it work out?
It's been done a number of times by Tristan Cockcroft and Labor and Taors to really, really great effects where he's like run away with the league. I've used it a number of times in standalone. It's obviously something you can't do in an overall competition. But
those leagues, those are only leagues, though.
Yeah, it's still work.
Right?
Ooh, I'm on the clock.
Punting batting average is why he has a fantasy football trophy in his bracket.
I'm finally on the clock in Raz Slam.
Oh, Yancey also jumped in. 2012 called, and they want their strategy back, Justin. Wow.
Jesus.
Singer.
Right?
Wow.
We could charge for these comments.
Where are you at? Oh, I'm almost up. I should
A lot of
probably
people
figure out who I'm going to
getting out
take
of this
right
body
Continue to worry about Raslam, Justin.
Yeah, man. Who are you taking in Rat Slam?
Let's talk it out.
Yeah.
I just took Ketel Marte in my Raz Slam 4th round pick.
Silence.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the format, so
supposedly having dual infield and outfield eligibility is a good thing in that format.
That'll work.
that's good.
So I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know a ton about the format. It's my first year in it, so.
I'm a fan of Draft Cheat going after Justin now. I like
is he going after me? Yeah. You can see how much I do not care.
Justin sniped on Joe Adele.
No, I wasn't taking Adele there.
He said Rugnet Odor could hit 300. You never know, Justin Mason.
Oh my god, that's really funny.
I'm pretty sure I've heard that though. I'm pretty sure I've heard that on a podcast.
I mean, Tim Anderson hit
took my
320 last
shortstop.
year, right?
Well,
you could have punted batting average with Tim Anderson.
And that's the theory is or even with what Gallo.
Okay, that was a joke about that was a joke.
But that's the thing, like batting. There are a lot of guys whose batting average will fluctuate year to year dramatically, and so you're just hoping to pop on some of those guys.
Yeah, he's not hitting 300.
Yeah, of course he's not hitting 300. I'm not saying he will.
I actually like the John Birdie pick. I think he has a good chance to actually
as well.
No, just to actually play every day because they're going to try out VR in center field, and then who does that leave in the infield?
Well, they're gonna give Isan Diaz a chance. That might be the opening though. But
Who's playing third?
probably Brian Anderson, right? If the VR
I
is
thought he was playing outfield, corner outfield.
He could. They got Garrett Cooper.
Anderson.
Garrett Cooper might play corner outfield.
I just think there's a pretty good chance that he could fall into everyday playing time.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, for sure. And I think even if he
there you
doesn't,
go, Dylan Carlson.
That's early.
Even if Birdie doesn't fall into everyday playing time necessarily, I mean, I think he's going to be kind of a super util guy for him anyways. So, I mean, all he's got to do is steal 20 bases, and at pick 225 or wherever I got him is a decent value.
Does he hit enough to play a lot, though? That's the question.
No.
Yeah, but I mean, even if he doesn't, like, he could be like a Gerard Dyson type off the bench where he's just stealing in spots.
John Birdie, isn't he like 29?
Yeah, he's a career minor leaguer. Yeah, it's. I mean,
that's a guy that
issue.
does not play on a rebuilding team.
Or he does, and then they trade him for.
Have you not looked at their roster? It's filled with John Birdies. Like
nobody's trading for John Birdie. Come on, guys.
Nobody's trading for half of the guys they have on the team.
Nobody traded for Jonathan VR either, who's like the best version of
insane.
John Birdie.
Dun, dun, dun.
Auto draft here.
I got auto drafted on Carson Kelly, but I had him in my queue just in case. I just couldn't figure out who to take.
So I guess I'm just gonna load up on Pirates pitchers. I guess that's my thing.
I actually kind of like their rotation. Maybe I'm just crazy, but
Okay. I'm gonna let's.
I don't hate it.
Who wants to get cut off the stream? Because I'm gonna add in Paul Mamino.
Yeah, I told him I'd pop out for him.
I could probably bounce. I got to go smoke a cigarette anyway. So
That's why you got to do it inside, like me. All right.
yeah,
I'm
wife
gonna
would kill me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bounce too if Mike Warner wants to get in. I think.
Okay. Cool. I will bounce both of you guys. All
All
right.
right, thanks, guys.
Get out of here.
All right.
Get out of here, Randy.
Later, guys.
Everybody wants to know about your story.
You gone.
Randy is goodbye. And
That's a
coming
good.
on is Paul Mamino, who's giving
Sorry,
us
guys.
an upskirt look.
Stupid cameras at the bottom.
So, all right, here we go.
That's a good point,
Well-
though. The baseball pods wrote that Birdie could be like a Tommy Edman-esque.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like if my 15th round selection doesn't work out, I'm okay with that.
Well, that's considering that your top 14 round picks actually.
Yes, that's the problem.
Right.
Don't do anything. Then I'm
Your last
I'm in some
15 have
trouble.
to make up for your first 15. That's the real issue.
Anyone else not have a catcher yet, or is it just
Me.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
just took my first one. So.
I also do not have a catcher.
So we'll be fighting over those.
Paul, why don't you tell people what your team looks like so far?
All right. So far, let me go back up. I have Glaber, Eugenio, Tim Anderson, Sterling Marte, Eloy, Max Kepler, David Dahl, Willie Calhoun, Fernando Dor. And I have Cole, Greinke, Lamette, Hand, Ian Kennedy, and Sean Manaea. And then I just took Michael Chavis.
All right. You feel comfortable with that pitching staff?
I'm all right with it. I think having Cole and Greinke at the top kind of helps a little bit, and then hopefully, Lamette does actually break out and doesn't suck. But so far, the closing is a little bit weird.
They were calling Lamette a reliever on here earlier.
I know, I heard that. Yeah, I know. I mean, knock off Robbie Ray. I'll take it.
Robbie Ray's got 3 pitches, though. Lamette's got 1. So
Yeah.
He's at least got 2.
Agree to disagree there.
No, Lamette's fine. I think that bullpen he might have a lot of shorter starts because that bullpen's gonna be.
Wow,
really
guys,
bad.
stick to your guns. Rip his players. Come on.
Oh no, I think his team is atrocious, and I'm going to fire
he's
him
gonna win
halfway
first
through
place.
this live stream.
Yeah. That's an auto win if you think your team's awful.
I'm adding Dave Poping to Dave. Pronounce your last name so I don't keep butchering it.
Oh, that's right. It's Pepe. You're not the first and won't be the last. That's for
All
sure.
right. I'm still going to continue to butcher it, but and then I'm kicking Randy out of the studio so that way if anybody else joins, I can actually see them. So, Spore's father, brother, in my opinion. I think they're talking about Paul.
Yeah. They said he looks like
Frankie's
Spore's brother.
Oh,
Frankie's
Matt, that's a
velocity
great
was
pick.
only 49 miles an hour this spring.
You like that pick?
I
The
love that
Grisham?
pick. Yes, I have so many shares of Grisham.
Yeah. I think
I like the other pick. I like Tom Murphy.
Murphy's whatever. I need a catcher who's got some power, so I went that way. He's got
You
the most
would,
power
out of
people
the
left.
two, like Tom Murphy.
It was a joke, but I guess not a funny one. So
No, because we actually believed it. That sounds exactly like a guy you would like.
Oh, but put betting average, so Tom Murphy.
who took Josh James?
No.
You guys want to do a side pod on this one?
Oh, hell yeah.
I punt batting average, and Tom Murphy isn't very good, so he's fifth on my squad.
33.
Oh wait, we're gonna do a side pot on our main event qualifier. That makes right.
I'm down for it. Who took Adrian Hauser? Didn't he get hurt today?
Yeah, he's got like a thumb.
It was a thumb. It said he said he would pitch through it if it was a regular game.
We had just finished like the podcast, me and Paul earlier, and talked up Hauser and then got injured.
He's on my PG FBI squad. This is the fun part of the draft. There's a lot of guys I
these
like.
comments are killing me right now.
The comments are great. Hoping broadcasting atop the throne of garbage. Hey, Dave, why don't you run down your team real quick?
I thought you were going to ask me to run down the garbage in my house. But, all right, so I started out with the ground first round. My first chance getting in the middle part of the draft where I can get a Kohler with the ground, so I was pretty happy with that. You guys mentioned I was light on pitching. I was heavy on the outfield. I felt like the value kept dropping there. So I got Meadows, Laureano, Ozuna, Buxton, and Puig, which I think is really going to carry me on the outfield there. So I went pitching on 4 out of my last 4 or 5 picks. So Justin, you mentioned Hauser, and then I got Will Smith, hoping that he carries that closer role at some point in the year. I know Melancon's right there right now, but Stroman and Musgrove, just kind of getting guys that I can get innings from with at least average stats across the board at this point.
All right. Let's see. Anybody make any picks recently?
No, Dave's just getting roasted in the comments.
Is he? I'm balancing like.
All right, I'm pulling this up here.
Dave's a confirmed order.
He's conserving the environment.
I appreciate it.
They think that there's a giant candied apple behind you.
His home business is a recycling center.
It's actually Giannis Antetokounmpo signed basketball.
Oh, this is great. Walter's up. Walter, are you taking here?
I gotta continue my twins stack.
Dick. Oh.
I was actually considering him too.
I was just about to take him to offset all my batting average problems. Well, some of them. Definitely not all of them. Oh, that hurt.
Batting average problems. So wait, isn't that the plan though?
Yeah,
the guy that's going to punt batting average is going to take Luis Arias.
You can add guys like that. It's fine. I've got plenty of power and speed. Oh God, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do here. Here, there's a guy I like, so I'm gonna take Nick Solak, and then I'm gonna
coronavirus.
These comments.
Oh,
Paul's like the hardest typer I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah,
it's a mechanical keyboard.
You gotta mute that keyboard when you're not talking, or mute yourself when you're not talking, buddy. Let's see. I don't know who else I'm gonna take here.
Oh,
this is what happens when you have 3 kids and they take over the rest of the house.
Oh yeah.
You get your office. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Justin's really struggling on this this turn after he lost his average saver.
I'm very upset about that. So that really hurt.
Did someone just take Kopech?
I just took Dylan Cease, and then Gary Sorenfeld just took Kopech.
I'd rather have Kopech than Cease. Not a hot take, no, but
yeah, no, I mean I understand that. Cease is gonna have more innings. That's the only thing.
Is he though?
I think so.
Maybe not, because he's going to be in AAA because he can't throw strikes.
You can't throw strikes.
Ooh. That's what I like. I like these takes where we just rip apart someone else's picks.
I'm fine with it.
There's a leaf blower back there. Everything CUNY hurts still. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the comments on this are great. People need to go check them out on YouTube.
It says Dave will be the last survivor of the apocalypse.
I'm taking this as an intervention, guys.
Self-sustaining computer room. Got everything he needs.
That's why you need to do these with your camera off. That's what I do most of the time.
Yeah, I usually don't have my camera
Is that
on.
why your camera's off, or is it because the picture draft sheet posted earlier?
Should be. Oh, I've been muted
Could it
for
be
the
because
past,
your camera sucks, apparently?
maybe. I've been muted for the past 5 minutes because there's 3 minutes left in this basketball game, and my wife is just steadily cursing.
Where's she at in the GPP?
Hold on, let me check. Are you in second or first?
I'm still in first, but if Sabonis does anything, then I'm fucked. Oh, look, he's at the free throw line.
Oh, I don't know if I heard that.
Definitely
Wow,
heard that.
this
Yeah.
I
wow,
kind of
this is
wonder
like
if
an actual.
Yeah.
This is like an actual how the Bachelorette couple tried to relay that they were.
Here, I'll just move the mic so we
it's a gambling anonymous meeting in Colin's house right now.
Oh, they're just
Like that?
100% of their disposable income goes to DraftKings and NFBC.
Is my guy still in?
I mean, based on screenshot life, it looks like they're gaining disposable income.
That's because I don't screenshot every single day. I mean, there's a pretty good reason for that.
2-5.
Living the tout life.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Tout War's going on tonight. Anybody following that?
No.
She answered it for me. Yeah.
Yeah, she answered that
My
for all of us.
Oh my god.
Every night.
Answer the question about the W, Colin. What's the W?
Oh,
You
there's
have a W
in the background. That's my wife's decorating skills.
Oh, his last name starts with a W, so there's your answer. Baseball
Yep.
pods.
Who's that?
Shit. Oh, why is it
Jeez,
paused? Greg, what'd you do?
Uh-oh, the draft is paused. Probably because somebody took Domingo Herman and didn't realize he was off.
Good call.
Yeah, Greg, old man Greg made a mistake, so he's having Domingo Herman taken off his board and getting Randall Grichuk.
Ooh.
he probably
that gives me more time.
it's probably because he was sprinting back to from smoking a cigarette trying to get his pick in.
Yeah, that's why you have to just smoke inside.
All right, and just so you'll know, I'm going to take my most owned guy next.
Okay, who is it?
Renato
Miles
Nunez?
Michaelis.
No, not Michaelis.
Joey
Tim
Votto.
Canning. At
Definitely
least
not.
it is Aquino.
No.
Corey Dickerson.
No. He's
No,
already
no.
gone.
I just saw something move, and Corey Dickerson was at the top. That's because they took
Here
Herman.
he comes.
Daniel Hudson. I actually really like that pick.
Yes. I have 83% shares out of all of my league of Daniel Hudson.
I think he's probably the closest.
Ooh, Austin
I think he
Hayes.
is.
I like that pick.
No.
Austin Hayes
I
is
feel like
interesting.
I feel like I need to somehow expand this live video so I can see what's in Dave's background.
I'm just listening to the commentary
I need
from
to-
Colin's wife.
Walter, we need to do that and then take the camera off of his ceiling fan.
Is
so
that a
we can
literal
see.
sword?
Oh my god. No.
It's literally just like
I think that might be a Power Ranger sword, actually.
Oh,
How much money is first place and second place in this GP, Colin?
It's 5,000 and 2,500.
No, that's a good
Yeah.
little
And if they were just give it to freaking what's his fuck? Oh god, that was dirty.
I'm totally not posting this as a podcast.
No, don't do that. But this is
a lot
fine.
better than some of the stuff. Like,
what? This is better than any of the other podcasts.
It might be.
Of course.
Jeff G wants to know, is there a murder going on in Colin's house? Yeah, his name is Sabonis. He is murdering my wife right now.
And I'm murdering him back with my vocals.
Oh my god.
God. I'm talking. Oh, he really fucked me. I'm 4 points down now.
Oh no.
I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not going to say anything.
If I get fucking third, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna do y'all a favor and just mute it for a little bit.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm surprised Mike Warner hasn't jumped in on this. Where's Warner at?
No dead animals, I can promise that.
No dead animals. We've got an episode of Intervention with Colin going on right now, and an episode of Hoarders with Dave.
2 separate interventions.
Yeah, it's like an AMC special.
Yeah.
Domingo Santana was a nice pick. So we're in the 19th round at this point. Anybody truly hate their team other than me?
I actually really like my team, but that's not the question you asked. But that's what I'm saying.
Okay, why don't you tell people why you like your team?
I like my offense, and I think my pitching in the standalone league has a ton of upside, and I like that. A lot of strikeouts, and yeah, I like that.
Wow, your team must be awesome after that.
Oh, God damn it.
Got some power.
Dave, screw you.
Yeah, Dave, you just sniped me too. You want me to unleash my wife again?
I think she's busy screaming at other people. I don't think she's got time to scream at Dave.
He sniped you guys on the Cesar Hernandez pick?
Yeah,
he did.
All right,
Jesus.
I like that pick.
You guys are having a rough go of it.
I'm okay with my team. It's definitely got some issues, but it's got a lot of talent. I'm definitely not worried about anything other than batting average.
Not worried about health, Mason?
No, I mean I haven't drafted. Have I drafted any injured players other than Clevenger? I think my team is fairly healthy for the most part. So I'm not super worried about. I know that it's still the running gag that I draft injured players, but I've done a pretty good job of staying away from the most part this year.
Well, that's good.
I just I learned my lesson. If you don't learn anything from your failures, then what's the point?
Nah, you just got to call it variance and do it again, man. Come on.
It's gonna work out next year. Let's see. Colin just took Scott Oberg because he hates his life.
Why?
You think Oberg closes?
I said, is there a gimp in that black box?
Is there a gimp in that black box? What black box?
Behind Dave.
I'm assuming we're still talking about Dave.
Yeah, they're analyzing. They're analyzing his entire.
Yeah.
His second job is
setup.
he sells stuff on eBay for his out of his room.
Actually, you're actually right there, man.
Let's see. What do I need?
What ended up happening, Colin, is
there's 18 seconds left. Oh, crap. Jesus Christ.
I could not have planned that any better than I did, I guess.
Oh my God.
And no game. I can't really do him either.
Drafter by night, pro yard sailor by day.
Going back on mute.
Oh
guys.
shit! I'm
18 seconds left.
I'm on the clock. All right.
It'll sell sooner or later.
Oh god.
I'm gonna be honest. It is really hard to keep track of the draft and to talk.
Right.
Yeah.
Try and be somewhat entertaining, and try and update whatever you're using to follow the draft. I kind of gave up on that.
As did I.
It happens. Dustin May. So what's going on with Dustin May? He keeps dropping in all of these.
He's hurt and starting the year in the minors, so I don't know why people are drafting him.
He's for sure. I mean, aren't people drafting people that are starting in the minors?
I mean, I guess they are. I'm not personally. I guess I'm drafting a few of them, but
I don't know. I like taking guys like him where early in the season you'll kind of know if he has a rotation spot or not, and if he has a rotation spot, he should be going way higher. And I mean, Alex Wood's gonna stay healthy. Ross Stripling's gonna stay healthy.
The good thing with May is they said he's not pitching out of the bullpen either. So you're right. They're not worried about that. He's going to be stretched out the whole year. They need a starter. He's got to be there. Him and Tony Gonsolin are battling for that sixth starter spot.
Well, he's not because he hasn't pitched yet because he's hurt.
Well, in theory, I mean.
Yeah, in theory, but in actual practicality, he's not. He's going to AAA, and he probably isn't up before June. And if you, I mean,
that's a little crazy. I don't understand how you could think
he's
that.
not even pitching right now. He's hurt. He's got some sort of like oblique issue.
Yeah. Okay, I get that, but saying he's not going to be up until June.
Okay, oblique issues are usually what, 6 weeks? So that puts his timetable to first start pitching sometime in mid-April. Yeah, I feel pretty confident he's probably not up in April and at earliest mid-May. And then he still needs an opening in the rotation. Now, obviously, the Dodgers.
There will be openings in the rotation. I have no questions about that.
Obviously, an opening, but I mean, they've also got other guys that can come up and fill that. Settle down, Walter. Justin knows injured players. I like May, but I'm not going in a league like NFBC where you don't have an IL and you don't have minor league slots. I'm just not going to roster him right now.
I don't know. I could easily see him out earning like Mackenzie Gore, who went
Mike
many
Alexander
rounds
is
before
just fucking
this.
killing my Q today. Just unbelievable.
Is that a personal attack?
Not a personal attack. I'm just saying, or just there's plenty of young pitchers with inning questions going much earlier.
Oh, I don't disagree, but they're also not going, part of the Dodgers clusterfuck. If he was on another team, I would be all over it. But he's just, they can't even get Ross Stripling innings. So like, where are they gonna get Dustin May innings at this point?
Yeah, Dustin May is better than Ross Stripling. He's better.
There's also a pecking order to things.
Yeah, I think once Dustin May's ready, none of those these guys aren't going to stand in the way.
Damn it.
Polly,
got a little lost once I jumped in here. I'll figure out what the hell's going on.
Did someone already take this guy?
Yeah, Paul's the only one that's actually paying attention and will probably win the league.
Yeah.
I just realized pretty quickly how bad corner infield looks right now. So that's bad.
Oh yeah, it gets ugly. Gets real ugly.
Fast.
Oh, so you had Kyle Seager at the top of your queue, just like me?
Yeah, the last two picks really just fucked me over. So.
Yeah.
Yep, Nunez and Seager. Yep.
Kyle Seager in round 20. What is going on?
I do not know. That is a very good question.
I know Draft Cheat loves him some Kyle Seager, but I think he's saying in the last round. I don't think I've seen Kyle Seager go in the 20th.
Is there a bad pick in the 20th round?
Grinding away meticulous, keeping track of his category.
Yes.
Kyle Seager's a great pick. There he is.
You're right. There kind of is. I don't know if that's it though.
And Dave is up. He pushes aside all the garbage.
He's got to find his keyboard first.
I think it was Greg Blankenship took Kyle Seager.
So an update. She got second place by 1 point.
Oh,
2,500. That's not bad.
Yeah, but it's by 1 point.
And
She's expecting a stat correction, but I don't think it's
they
coming.
never gave her points for a block.
Gee, she's like a grinder out there.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Colin, how does it feel to be the second best fantasy player in your house?
That's debatable as well. I mean, shit.
You have a dog or something that's really good.
I have 2 dogs, 2 cats. I mean, come on. They asked how it felt to be the second best fantasy player in the house.
Oh, I'm definitely first.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Tell them what happened to me last night. Tell them what happened to me last night.
Uh-oh.
I don't remember what.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it was dirty. They gave her a stat correction and then they took it away.
Oh shit.
So it went from 2,000 to 300.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
Oh, Pete's telling you to @ the team's official score on Twitter. Too bad you don't have Twitter.
Wait, what did you say?
You can tweet at the official score and say, "Hey,
It worked once for him.
you forgot to give this guy a block."
That's the surprise of the year right there.
Draft sheet just slides into official scores DMs.
Sure, they're like this fucking guy again.
Hey, you missed that assist. How is the camera getting further and further away from Dave?
Fucking barf from
He's getting pulled into the gravitational pull of his mountain.
the pile.
Winner of the league gets to pick one item from behind.
Jeez.
I love this draft. Oh, god damn it. It just took Samarja.
See what happens when you guys don't invite me on the pods? I let my shit
Was
go.
that you, Matt?
Yep.
What a dick, dude. Oh. Oh, man,
the draft over. I could have been watching curling for fuck's sake. No, we're still in round 21, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
And we have a curling podcast if you want to go subscribe. Friends with Fantasy Benefits / curling.
He's not lying.
I'm not lying. It's the apple.
Wait, that's actually a thing?
Yeah. Scott Chu does a curling podcast.
He does a great job,
Wow. I thought he was joking.
No.
Everyone thinks
It's got like 17 subscribers.
It's more than mine has.
more than the whole live thing is at all day.
Hey, we're at 14 people right now.
How much do your
Stop pushing curling.
live chats usually run, Justin? How many people?
I mean, it depends on what time I do it.
Yeah, you do it in obscure times.
Yeah,
right?
in the middle of the night, it's usually only like, it could be 0 to 10 people. And during the day, anywhere from 20 to 50, something like that. It's really just kind of breaking up the monotony of my day.
So it's essentially you just do them because you're bored.
Pretty much, yeah. That's exactly why I do them. But
I will say it's better than your tweets.
Agree to disagree.
Not a hard bar to clear there though.
Yeah.
I fell asleep to this.
No.
I don't blame you.
Oh.
All right,
trophy now in Bobbing's pile. Oh shit!
There's nobody left that I want on my team.
Fletcher and Montgomery, I like those 2 picks. I think Fletcher's going to play every day for the Angels, pretty much.
Yeah, might for the beginning of the season at least.
Right.
Until Adele comes up.
Adele's not going to be up for a while, I don't think. June, July, maybe.
You take that back.
Had like a 65% contact rate in AAA. That's not great.
I still think he's coming up pretty early. I mean, even just defensively, he's their best option in right field.
Might be true.
So even if he struggles offensively, defensively, he's a bonus.
Brandon Marsh is their best defensive option in right field.
He's hurt.
He's always hurt, unfortunately.
This is true.
It seems like everyone's hurt. Just all
Justin
hurt.
knows he gets alerts when guys on his team
They do.
down.
Yeah.
He's reading them off.
Sure. Hey, you guys mind if I use this time for auction?
Sure. I mean,
Auctioning off stuff from your pile?
are you like, yeah? Are you trying to do like a live eBay thing right now?
Yeah, why not, right? Hey, thanks for the suggestion on Paul's.
Yeah, he said angles are what it's all about. If he had Paul's angle, we would know nothing about the
I just answered Instagram, right?
The whole time.
Angles are what it's all about. I just answered Instagram, right?
Yeah, you got to get the good angles, man. You got to get your good side. Someone said you could have just not shown the junk the whole time. shit. Oh god.
It's not an apple. The Giannis signed basketball, man.
I tell you what, you can't laugh at anything. You can't laugh at this.
Oh man.
Oh, they're
I'm leaving if you don't get the pile back.
Yeah, Dave, we're about to lose our 5 listeners. Come on. Do it for the team.
Oh, well, shit, I'm on the clock, huh?
We weren't going to tell you, Justin. It's fine.
Yeah, I should probably figure out who I'm going to draft here.
I'm trying to figure out how many times Justin said, "Oh shit, I'm on the clock."
I'm doing like 17 different things at once.
Yeah, I got a message during this that I was on the clock in Raz Slam, so.
I did too.
I think I'm on the clock in TGFBI as well.
I made my picks in a DC while we're on here. Look at you guys.
Who'd you pick?
Right,
I took you say Kikuchi.
I don't mind that.
I don't mind it
can't be
either.
as bad as last year.
Yeah, and he's looked good so far. Question is, who am I gonna take next? And I think that's my third closer, Matt McGill. So, an uninspiring turn from the Northwest.
Show us the apple.
That was amazing. I don't even know what that is.
Did Dave just turn back to the garbage pile?
It's not garbage, but I like the joke.
I like my whole office is in boxes right now, and people are making fun of me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how are they not making fun of you? You're in a freaking shed. You can't even podcast in your own house.
Yeah, I was gonna say it truly is impressive that he came on here and got made fun of for how behind him look when he's on here with you.
Right.
You've got Colin, who's so fuzzy it looks like he's drafting from a fire.
Who did it?
Walter is drafting in straight just nighttime.
It's nighttime. It's 11 p.m. here.
You don't have to draft in the dark.
Who just picked?
I don't know.
Listen, man. I live in a modern area. Whoa.
A modern era.
Who took Helsley?
I think we're all drafting in a modern era.
I need to know who
modern
took Helsley.
area, so it's a little dark.
Walter
out here. They don't put overhead lights. I don't know what's up with this shit.
Too many people are catching on to my tip.
What is your
You
tip?
told all of us.
The Helsley
We made fun of
clothing.
Justin Sheeshead earlier. Show us the
Oh,
apple.
Helsley, yeah.
Yeah.
I could use another closer.
I needed to. I was kind of banking on them taking him in the last pick because no one. Well,
Wait, who are you talking about?
Helsley.
Oh, that's actually a good pick.
I've got a lamp right here, literally right here.
I
don't
just
wanna
went out
move
and bought a
because then you guys are gonna make fun of all the junk that
Yeah,
is right
lamp.
around me.
I love lamp.
But yeah, no overhead lights. I don't know why they do that.
Yeah, no, my house is the same way, and we didn't realize it until after we moved in. There was no overhead lights in any of the bedrooms, so we had to go out and buy lamps for every room. It's been annoying.
Yeah, well, I do have better lamps in other rooms, but this is just like a little
I don't believe you.
office area. It's like a little lofted office area.
Oh no, I'm not up. I thought I was up in another league.
And overhead lights do not suck.
Especially when you have small kids, because you can't just have lamps around because they'll knock them over.
Yeah, that's the other problem. Oh, Jason Castro. I was kind of hoping to take him later, but
Yeah,
Who
I've been
took
getting
Jason
a lot
Castro?
of Castro this year, but
That's a hell of a value on the Aquino pick in round 22. I'll just throw that out there.
Do you think he's making the opening day roster?
Even if he doesn't at pick 22, it's worth or round 22. It's worth the upside.
Yeah, it's worth a gamble, I think. Yeah.
I just don't
No,
think Winkler stays healthy. Winker, everything he's saying.
Well, he's never stayed healthy, so there's no reason to think he will now.
yeah, he could take Winker's fourth outfield role.
Speaking of which, have you bought your Justin Mason shirt yet?
No,
well,
I haven't
You
actually.
need to buy
Wait,
that.
did we
Bridget
decide?
Tout Wars.
Which one did we decide on? That's
Wait, what is this for?
I like the one I sent.
Which one?
The anime one.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's. It's. I mean, are you gonna? Oh! I said if you wear the Justin Mason main event one to your main event, you can choose that one. Or what was the other one?
No, the agreement was I had to take a picture and make it my Twitter profile picture.
Yes,
that was the agreement.
Instead, if you would like to wear the Justin main event one to the main event, I would allow that.
That's nice. I could wear it in public instead. That would be much better.
Well, I just thought it would be funny to wear it to the main event. But if you don't like that one, let's see. I remember sending what the other one was, but he doesn't have the Justin Mason collection listed on this website, which is shocking.
He says Dave has at minimum 17 antique lamps in that very room. Oh man.
But Dave's trying to. Oh man, I'm so glad you came on the podcast there on the live stream, Dave.
Glad to be here.
Just became the roast of Dave.
Oh shit.
Matt, do you think O'Neal actually starts?
I honestly don't know how they're going to do it, but it's either going to be him or Carlson in left field, I think, most of the time. So I would, because they're going to play Fowler. That's the problem. They're going to play Fowler.
Yeah, but then where's Edmund go?
Bounces around from spot to spot, I think.
Talk to me about Justin Mason.
What?
I don't remember. Send me the link to that one. I guess that's the one that talked to me about Justin Mason. You don't want to wear the
Justin Mason main event? If you want to get the anime one, then you can go ahead and get that one.
If I want to. Yeah. It's pretty low on the list of shirts that I would want to actually buy.
Well, that's why I asked was there a shirt you'd actually wear other than just for the picture?
That would probably be the one.
All right, well, go ahead and get that one.
All right, that's what I'll do.
I gotta pay off Smata.
Let's see.
Spreadsheet, you definitely don't.
At Group Pet.
Pro boards. They even just made a Twitter handle for you, and it's outstanding.
At the Yard Slayer.
The one above it is better, Justin. Keep looking up.
Board style. I love
this.
Assholes,
you're all supposed to be following me already.
Yeah, everybody promote their Twitter account.
Pop horns 1, 2, 3.
I suppose I'll start. It's at Brew Crew Pet.
Oh man, you shouldn't have given it to him.
Craigslist King.
Hey, what is it? All publicity is good publicity, right?
Candy Appler.
eBay Slayer.
Oh my god!
I'm on deck.
On deck for what? This isn't a baseball podcast.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
I'm at like $50 on the Apple, right?
The Apple.
Is the wife still yelling in the background?
No, that's my wife. She's yelling at my dog.
I thought she was screaming the official score. Oh man.
My dog just dumped his toy bin out at 10 o'clock, so she's not happy.
Oh, I think this is the winner at Dave's Treasures. That's gotta be it. That's definitely the winner.
I already bid $20 on the Apple.
For some reason, NFBC is not letting me add people to my queue. They just want me to take Miles Mikolas, apparently.
Why do you need to add them to your queue? Can't you just draft them?
I mean, I can, but
It's not confirmed that he's out for the year and he's still on the board, which is kind of crazy. But
well, because there's a chance that he's out for the year.
yeah, but it's like round 23, right?
Yeah, but he's just like a waste.
Droppable area.
Yeah.
I mean, he's mostly droppable in general. He's kind of like a streamer.
I think he's a little better than that, but I get the gist of what you're saying.
He's a streamer. He's kind of a streamer.
In like a 10-team league.
No, in like a 15-team league. He like you just can't roll out a guy with that low of a strikeout rate unless he has ridiculous ratios, which he kind of did 2 years ago.
Right? Doesn't anymore. I give you that.
It's kind of hard to roll him out there with such a low K rate.
There is no upside, that's for sure.
Let's see here.
Oh, I'm on the clock.
You just got auto picked.
Did I?
You picked Anthony Santander.
I meant
that's
to,
why I was
but,
like. That's why I was like, why don't you just draft the players?
Okay, so there's something I have to refresh my screen because something's going on. Yeah, that was.
Pause it.
No, I mean I meant I had Santander in my queue, so I'm fine with it. It's.
Well, you got 10 seconds, so
It's okay. I got my next guy queued up.
talking his way, right? Why he's got Santander?
I don't know what happened there. That's why I couldn't have guys in my queue. So
Luis Severino on deck.
He was so excited to get Anthony Santander, he couldn't function.
apparently, yeah.
He's the guy that autos back to back on the turn.
You like that? All right. Well, we are now heading into the 24th round.
The reserve rounds.
For some,
It's pretty light on pitching. I'm pretty light on pitching.
I like my pitching.
Walter's a little light on catching.
Just a little bit.
At this point, you might as well just wait till the end.
Yeah, I got my first one a couple rounds ago, so I can bash on it.
I haven't checked my phone in a while. See if my wife has been texting me nonstop.
Probably telling you to clean up her shed.
Oh, Mike Alexander took mine.
Said Paul looks like he is a good manicurist. Literally all we've seen is his fingers this whole draft.
I can't. Justin has no pitching and no batting average. Yes, that is true. My pitching staff, let's see, is Scherzer, Clevenger, Edwin Diaz, Keg Krimble, Mike Minor, Dylan Cease, and Kikuchi right now. Oh, and Matt McGill. So
Matt McGill tops it off.
yeah, Matt McGill is the savior of my pitching staff. So
Haven't heard a name that is Paddock upside for free right now.
I mean, I don't know that there is one available. I mean, I'm sure there could be someone who jumps up, but I mean, to hit those guys, you just have to be super lucky. Like, no one was on Lucas Giolito last year, so like, anybody that says they were fucking lying. I want to see that article from March last year saying you're promoting Lucas Giolito.
Yeah, I don't think anybody was on Lucas Giolito because he was kind of trash. But I don't know. You could just draft the former top prospects literally top. Like Giolito was top 5.
Yeah, so I mean, if you want to take a shot on Forrest Whitley, but Matt's gonna jump in and say why he doesn't like Forrest Whitley.
No, Matt's ignoring us.
No, sorry, my dog and my wife are in here. But no, I'm not a big Whitley guy. I just didn't like what I saw the other day from the stretch. He couldn't throw strikes, could no command. He's reworked his delivery like 3 times already.
He's gonna be like Robert Stevenson was.
I don't know. The stuff is so nasty. The slider and the curveball were working pretty well the other day, but like, I don't know. I'm beginning to wonder maybe there's more to everything that we know with Whitley. I mean, you got to be dealing with about 2 straight lost seasons essentially. I don't know. We'll save the rest of it for an off-road recording, but I think there's some other underlying reasons of going on with him and why he's struggling.
Oh, who took my boy Jose Peraza?
Yeah,
that's a guy I do like.
Mike Alexander. I was looking out for him too.
Why do people want that guy? I don't understand that.
Why not?
Peraza's so bad. He's like probably the worst player in baseball.
Okay.
Just throwing it out there.
Your point?
I'm waiting for you guys to tell me that I'm wrong, but I'm not hearing it.
If he can hit 280 with 20 plus steals,
but he's not going to hit 280.
Why?
Because he's not good.
He's a career 273 hitter.
Is he going to hit at the top of the lineup? I think that's what his value. Well, I mean, this is all a dart throw, anyways. But
he's an American League guy, so he can bat ninth and still be fine. But I don't even know. Like, is it Moreland and Chavez are the right side of the infield right now? So I don't know. I mean, I guess you're right. He'll probably be the Brock Holt, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, he's a good batting average and stolen base source at this point. That's who Justin should have pivoted to.
Yeah, right.
When he didn't get Luis Arias.
Wait, who should I have pivoted to? I wasn't paying attention.
Jose Peraza.
You're on the clock, Justin.
I'm not on the clock.
And he's got second short outfield eligibility.
Yeah. I mean, Jose Peraza isn't a bad thing. I don't have a problem with Peraza.
Matt said he's the worst player in baseball. It wouldn't surprise me to see Jose Peraza out-earn Colton Wong. How about that one? Is that a take?
No.
I mean, it's a take. I don't think it's an off. Like, I don't think it's like it's not like super hot, but
it's not super hot.
No,
damn.
I don't think it's super hot, but it's a take.
Where are they going? They're going like 150 picks apart, 120 picks apart.
Okay.
I don't. Okay.
I don't think it's fun. No, sorry. He's not the worst player. Justin didn't draft him. This Cody dude just all up in my shit.
Cody's not a fan.
Macdo. Cody McDonald on Twitter or something like that, I believe.
He said, Paul, could you bust out some finger puppets?
No.
Have you kept track of the draft targets and how everybody's team's doing?
No, I lost track of that rounds ago.
Yeah.
I gave up.
I'm not gonna lie. This draft started. I had everything set up. I messed something up as we're in the first round. My kids were still yelling because they hadn't gone to sleep yet. It was a mess. It was representative of how this live stream was gonna go.
Complete disaster.
It's been that.
Someone has jumped into the YouTube comments and clearly is just from a different country of some sort. Hopefully
cherry on top.
Draft sheet OC is tomorrow. What time is that at?
Yeah, I was gonna say what time.
And how is it not full yet?
Yeah, you would think people would want to get in that one.
Yeah. The 11-team league.
That's 11 Eastern. Jesus Christ, man! Like,
yeah. Unfortunately, I can't. They just created it today. Unfortunately, I have to work tomorrow night, so I can't be out. I can't be drafting that late.
11 Eastern. I can't mess with it. Unfortunately.
But you'll mess with mine on 11 Eastern next week.
Yeah, that's on a Sunday. That's different. It's a bit different. Like Monday, you can kind of.
Wade Miley.
Oh God!
This is the part of the draft where we're at where I'm complaining that someone took Wade Miley. Oh, Brennis.
Your favorite.
God. I need to look to see what catchers are still available.
Well, I just took my second one.
Don't do it to yourself.
If you buy all your belongings behind you in live stream. Mostly, I just want Dave in. Dave's pile just joined.
the slide in like the Troy Aikman and Collinsworth.
Peppine's pile should get a comp entry.
This is great. Hey, Willis Asadio is still there at catcher if you want him.
I was gonna say I liked him last year.
I know. We had lots of arguments about that. I wonder if this guy's still there.
Burns. Burns.
Mike Warner.
Ooh, someone took Nate Lowe. I can't spend $500 in fab on him.
Damn, that sucks. I was literally just about to take Nate Lowe.
I
feel like Justin right now.
Yeah, it happens. Someone just took someone off my queue because it just got smaller.
I'm gonna hop off, guys.
All right, take it easy.
Later.
Warner never jumped in here. I'm surprised.
Was he in the waiting room at all?
Oh, he's...
No, I never saw him. Someone go to the staff chat and tell him to jump on here for the last few rounds.
What just happened? Did my pick go through?
I'm gonna make at Dave Foving's pile.
Kyle Lewis? Did you take Kyle Lewis?
Yeah. Okay, my draft was disconnected.
Yeah, mine's been doing that a couple times. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what happened to me earlier.
I have had to do that a couple times, refresh and whatever.
Yeah, I clicked draft and then I refreshed and then it showed
it takes some upside picks here.
Nobody cares.
Clint Frazier ever going to be a thing?
Who?
Clint Frazier?
Now or never, right?
I mean, he's got some opportunity. What do you think? You like the Mateo pick? What about the Spencer Howard pick?
Yeah, I like that one too. As long as you can, this late. Yeah, he's got the upside.
I don't have a lot of stash guys, so
he might be their second best starter behind Nola. Pretty close.
Right.
So yeah, I figured it was okay to take a stash guy, and Jorge Mateo has been, even though he hasn't really lit the world on fire so far in spring training, he's been leading off for the A's a fair amount. So, and he's I think 2 for 2 in stolen bases so far.
They're leading him off because they want to get him at bats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they still hate Barreto. So,
and if he gets dropped on waivers and is playing for Baltimore, that's even better.
Yep. I would be totally stoked for that.
Yeah, I mean, if he went to Baltimore, that'd be huge.
Right.
If he went anywhere, it'd be huge. I mean, any place that's going to pick him up is going to give him, a run. So.
Damn.
All right.
Corner infield is really bad right now. It's...
Yeah,
it's bad.
It is a dumpster fire out here.
It is all ugly.
You guys gonna get the new swing Albert Pujols?
Paul, you should get love tattooed on your fingers. Mateo, that's some bullshit right there. Greg's upset about my Mateo pick. Yeah, I mean, apparently Greg doesn't listen to any podcasts I do because I've been talking about taking him in every draft so far this year. So,
waiting for you to take the other guy.
Just emailed justinmasonfantasy@gmail.com or you can play your ADP in this draft I'm curious about. Okay, I will.
Good night, Pile.
I don't believe he has gone yet there. Who said that? Luke, I don't believe he has gone yet. I won't say who it is. But that's not a bad player. He's not in my queue. No, he's still available. So
Tell me, I need to
Oh
know.
God. Yeah, like what's going on here?
I'm getting help from people. People are emailing me who I should take.
They're like, Justin, fix your team here.
Yeah.
Here.
Please take this guy.
He's not hurt.
Have you ever heard of this player?
I was really hoping my wrestling pick would come up while I was on here.
My Raz Slam pick finally came up. I took Charlie Blackman in the third. So I've started Arenado, JD Martinez, Charlie Blackman in Raz Slam.
Started.
Wait, who?
So
Wait, say it again.
I started Arenado, JD Martinez, and Charlie Blackman.
Ew, who took Dakota Hudson? They should be banned from the league forever. You basically took Kyle Freeland.
Oh, I was just about to take Kyle Freeland. That was Joe Drake.
Joe Drake is out.
Joe Drake is out.
Hey, Justin, to your catcher comment before, I went Soto, JD Martinez, and Real Muto in my wrestling.
Yeah, Real Muto, I have him as Real Muto. I had him as like the number 15 or 16 player in terms of value. And then JD Martinez, I had him as a top 10 player.
Yep.
So, I think the interesting thing about Raz Slam is, unlike TGFBI, TGFBI, there are definitely some DFS guys and some points leagues guys, but for the most part, everybody understands the format because it's a traditional 5x5. The cut line format, my guess is 75% of the people in Raz Slam have never played it. And so there's going to be a huge difference between the people who know the format, and I'm one of them. I'm doing my first cut lines this year. And so I think there is definitely a clear advantage for some people in Raz Slam that have, played cut line before.
Paul's new nickname is Cuticles. Oh man.
There's a corner infielder out there who gets hurt and has terrible batting average. I'm sure.
I was looking at all those corner infielders who get hurt and with terrible batting average.
Yeah. I don't want Brandon Belt on my team, and I'm assuming that's who he was talking about.
You tired of him out there yet?
I've been tired of him for about 5 years.
I know you have. Yeah.
Dude is never gonna figure it out. And so there were some people who were like early in draft seasons, like, oh, they're moving in the triples alley. It's Brandon Belt finally. You're about to get autoed, Dave.
Yeah, I got it. That was kind of
the pile came through.
The pile saved him.
Oh God, I can't believe this is gonna last forever. Dave's pile.
Lucky Dave.
I'll take it. I think I've been below my 500 followers for about 2 years, so whatever it takes, right?
Yeah, I'm very slowly closing in on 10K. I'm hoping one of these days.
Weird flex, but okay.
It's not a flex. I'm just, I'm excited. Where are we at? Warner? Did Warner not? Why didn't Warner jump into this?
Why don't you ask him?
Yeah.
He probably didn't want to wake up his kid.
Yeah, that'll do it. That will definitely do it because you don't want a screaming baby.
Yeah,
Matt, you'll know about that soon enough.
Yeah, you don't want a screaming baby because you don't want a screaming wife.
Mine will be well behaved. I'm not worried about that. My wife just laughed. She already knew what I was talking about.
Your life is about to change a whole lot, buddy.
Greg said he loses followers every time he calls them out for picking slow as shit. It's weird. I haven't had any issues with people unfollowing me for that.
I don't know how many followers and unfollowers I get a day, so I
Yeah,
pay attention to that.
Matt
Neither do I.
like changes a ton all the time. Wait, who just took Patrick Sandoval? God damn it!
Is that who he
I've got a guy-
messaged you about?
No.
I want to. Okay, give us like 2 clues. I want to see if I can guess this person he messaged you about, because that's like what I'm intrigued about now. Is he a Is he a prospect?
That's a good question.
Okay, so he's close to a prospect. Means he's played in the majors but has limited time.
I believe he's still technically a prospect.
Does he play for the Arizona Diamondbacks and is blocked by 32 people?
He does not. He's a pitcher. How about that?
Okay. He's a,
The obvious one.
Okay, well you're up now, Justin. So now we can figure out who it is.
Well, I'm not taking him.
Oh, really? We just did all this just for you to say you're not going to take him.
If it's one,
No,
I wouldn't either, but
I need to know who this is.
I'm gonna snipe Matt right here.
No, you're not.
Ponce de Leon.
Nope. It's a good pick, though. He might start.
I think I don't think they have a whole lot of options other than.
Oh,
Henderson
really?
Cabrera is throwing very
I get sniped in the 28th round on Miguel Cabrera. What kind of shit is that?
I will take the guy he mentioned as my last pick if nobody else figures it out or takes him. How about that?
Ooh.
So Paul's hand is bigger than Dave's pile.
New Twitter poll: Who's got more? Who's more popular? The hand or the pile?
There will literally be like 10 people that understand what you're talking about.
Even better.
hey, Paul, let's start our own podcast. All right,
All right, let's do it.
the hand in the pile.
Never a better chance than now. Never a better time.
Hashtag Team Kyle. I think we lost draft cheat. That's how poorly this is going. Oh, there he goes. Kyle Wright was the name that I was.
Man.
Interesting.
I just don't know that he is. There's too many options.
He's a prospect.
I think that's actually a good person to pick late, because it's like if he starts, then he stays on your roster. If he doesn't,
exactly. Yeah.
Like he goes, he's one of your first drops.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's better than Ian Anderson.
You think he's better than Ian Anderson?
I like him better. I like the Arsenal's deeper. The Commandos overall better.
I don't know that he's better, but I think he's got a clearer path to the rotation, at least to start.
He's going to have first dibs on it, that's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Getting to that point in the draft.
Man, these catchers are real bad.
Hey, Paul, you have to take Hanser Alberto.
Took me a second there.
Had to get a pun in there.
Boo.
And Popping's got to take Rich Hill in honor of his pile.
Dun, 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 dun. Well, it's Dave's pick.
Rich Hill.
Let's see, who do I have as the best catcher available?
You guys have seen something else that says I shouldn't do this, but then I'll drop them. Hey, Mike, I don't know.
You just take Nicholas?
Yeah. I'll drop them. Whatever.
Right. No,
I
you're
don't have
fine.
a problem with that.
I'm doing something similar to that.
You gonna take Griffin Canning?
No, but similar to that.
You gonna take Luis Severino?
Yes. Yeah. So that way he can come back and he can be their DH this year and then not have pitcher eligibility for 2021.
Oh God, please, let's just not do this. I can't think of anything less entertaining than the Ohtani argument.
The Ohtani argument? What's the Ohtani argument? Oh,
do you even
Should
listen?
he be pitcher eligible?
Sorry, my wife was just texting me. I mean, he technically shouldn't be, but I mean, sites are going to do what they're going to do. It's not really up to us on most sites. So does it really matter?
No.
Eno's guy, the blockage is the Paddock comp. Pushed the price down hundreds.
The blockage? Who's the blockage?
I don't know.
I think I lost the draft. Who's up right now? Because I lost the draft room. Is it me?
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, it was you. You just timed out.
Oh, great. Because my thing.
You got Cole Hamels.
That's fine.
Felix, whoever is there. Oh.
Wait, I'm still on the clock.
Oh, so he's saying that all the Braves guys are blocking him, and that's why the price is down. Kyle Wright to Chris Paddock. I don't really know how. That's a Paddock comp. I mean, I could still see him being good, but
whose turn is it right now?
I don't know, man.
Mr. Brennis, I think.
Yeah, you timed out. You auto picked twice, didn't you? Or did you picked Alec Baum?
Yeah, he's in my queue. That's fine. Okay, my thing's all screwed up.
Oh, we're on pick 29. Just need to get 2 catchers, and then I'm done.
Taking a chance
on Baum.
Chance.
No, not taking him. Well, maybe I will.
You should. Might as well. I can't get this to load up, or else I could say who else is going to play.
I like the guy who just got caught jerking off in his car. More.
Yeah, that's not great.
Why? He's actually good. I think he's actually good.
He might have been their guy. He might have took the job.
Yeah, you would. Yeah. No, I mean, I think he can actually hit, but I don't know. It didn't seem like he actually got in trouble at all, did he? Oh, look, it's actually Reese McGuire's birthday today.
I don't think he got much trouble.
I'm gonna make a joke, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
No, let's hear the joke. Come on, everybody's gone anyways.
Nope.
See, good night, guys. Good night, Apple. Good night, Big Hands. Good night, Pile.
What'd I miss?
Nothing.
Okay, good.
We're talking about jerking off.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm glad everybody's having fun then.
Yeah, we were just talking about who my next pick is going to be.
And who is it?
You didn't get it from that clue?
Oh, I didn't know that was a clue.
Context clues. Come on, man.
My bad.
All right. All right. Got my first catcher.
This thing's not updating for me.
Yeah,
So.
McGuire. Oh, that's great.
I don't know, guys. He's actually decent for a catcher.
Oh, I'm on the clock, huh?
For a catcher who also likes to jerk off in his car, he's pretty good.
Was he in his car or was he just behind a Dollar Tree?
Thought he was in his car.
In his car. Yeah.
Well, at least he was a gentleman about it.
Right.
Yeah.
The Dollar Tree part. Where did that come from?
Wasn't he behind a Dollar Tree?
I didn't see that part.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was like behind a Dollar Tree or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Cannot confirm or deny.
I'm going to take a shot on someone who will probably drop in the next 2 days, but at this point, why not? Take Griffin Canning here.
You just couldn't pass it up.
I mean, if he's done for it, I mean, it's the last round.
Yeah.
I mean, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'm not.
At this point, whatever.
Yeah. And then
You don't think there are actual guys who could have jobs that?
Sure, but none of them are that good at this point. We're in the 30th round.
Did you back up your boy Mateo?
That's pair Beretta with him.
Yeah.
Thinking about it. But I think I'm just
you're on the clock now. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Nicky Lopez here.
Leave him alone.
All right. Well, that's the end of
punting average in health.
2 inches. I'm gonna take Blake Snell's replacement.
Oh, Luke, I already took my catcher 2. You should have given me a catcher 1 consideration. That would have been nice.
He's got 2 catcher 2s.
I've got 2 catcher 3s.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Who did you take? Oh, Tony Walters.
The guy in chorus, kinda. Maybe.
It doesn't matter with him. I'm surprised. There's another guy out there that I'm surprised you didn't take. I'm not going to say who it is. Well, I mean, who still has catchers left?
Nobody.
No, you're going to say Chance Cisco, but yeah.
No, that's not what I was going to say.
Okay, then who? Who?
Someone drafted 3 catchers. Jonathan Lucroy.
Why?
What?
Lucroy is still out there.
Right. Duh.
He gets signed to a team?
Yeah, he's in Boston.
He's in Boston as a minor league deal.
Oh, is it a minor league? I thought it was a major league deal.
No.
Yeah, he's a.
You don't think he'll get it over Flocky?
In Boston?
Yeah.
Start over Vasquez?
I didn't say start, but I mean you're drafting Tony Walters. He's gonna play. They didn't. I don't think they signed him for him to just sit the entire time.
Yeah, I guess. I just took Tony Walters, hoping that just play him whenever he plays in course.
What do you have? Like 7 home runs last year?
No, probably like 2. I think.
I think it was 1.
Yeah, there we go. Even worse.
It was 1. So it's like over under 1.5 home runs for Jonathan Lucroy this year.
Hey man, he's not gonna hit 262 though, like Tony Walters did.
All right, well, that's
Tony Walters to hit 170 in 2018.
All right, well, that's the end of the draft. You guys want to run down your team or just end it here?
Just end it.
All right, guys.
Whatever you guys are fine with.
What did you say, Pyle?
Whatever you guys.
That Pyle has eyes.
Pleasure viewing your hand, Paul. All right, guys. Well, this has been something for sure.
Yeah.
A week from Monday, we'll be doing the Beat Justin Mason League. Walter will be in on that. as well as Colin and Vlad Sedler said he's going to join the live stream. I assume Draft Cheat will jump into the live stream here and there. So that is 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. So super late on a Sunday if you guys are up. Hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll try to do a few more of these. So take it easy.